And we could just sit here in silence for the first minute.
Silencio. All right. How's everybody doing?
Pretty good.
Doing good.
Doing good.
Cool, cool, cool. Um, if we're gonna be without Doom for a little bit, do we want to roll some 2d6s?
Get my
4.
dice tower set up. Did you say 24?
A4.
Oh.
Mm.
8.
Bingo.
5.
All right. 4's our loser. What happened last time?
We chose a ship.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Easiest recap ever.
Yeah.
I know. I actually told my wife, I was like, "Man, I hope I win this roll. This is the best recap ever." And I won the roll.
You did. You did. So yeah, with the ship, tell me a little bit about the ship. What's the dealio?
Oh, we got a big. Can't remember what it is, but it's like a 400-ton ship. Can't remember the name of it.
Provincial merchant.
Actually, we need to give it a name. We haven't done that yet.
I think you'll find it's 1,000 tons.
Is it 1,000 ton?
Yes,
1,000
yes, it
tons.
is.
Oh, damn! It was even bigger than I remember.
Yeah, yeah.
And we could do a lot of cool stuff with that. And then so we bought it. It has a very interesting AI helper who seems to have multiple personality disorder or some sort.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think the only thing wrong with it, if I remember right, was its hull needs some repairs. Which its hull's thick as hell anyway, so not that big of a deal. Guns wise, we have sandcasters, so we can defend ourselves, but nothing beyond that.
Yeah.
And I think if I remember when we ended, we had just got what was it? Oh, what was the group we joined? We picked the name.
Farts.
Farts. That's it. Farts. And we got invited to join Farts and got a mission to haul some horses.
Yep.
I think it was in cryo berths.
Przewalski horses, to be exact.
I need to see a Przewalski horse.
They're cute. They're like tan color, small horses from Asia.
Oh, I know what those are. They are cute.
Yeah, they're adorable.
Yeah.
They got the Mr. T mane.
Yeah.
That they do.
A Winnie the Fool?
Yeah, you are the fool.
Ah, bad joke.
Did I do the math and then not write the number down? Like what you're actually making from it?
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, I can't remember you saying what we'd make off of it.
I have all of that written down if you want to hear it. I don't know if I caught it all correctly.
I have all the base. I just have to do all the math again. It's like Wait, I'll do the math real quick again. I'm just actually I swear I wrote it down somewhere, but I guess not.
I know I have we'll be getting 3,500 credits paid to each of us a month, with a bonus of 5K for each animal that arrives alive and 20K if they're healthy enough to breed.
Mm-hmm. And then you're also getting a flat charter fee.
Oh, 900 there the number is 900
space.
credits times the capacity of our cargo hold per month while we sit on planet. I have that one too. There might be some more numbers in here.
No, those are all the numbers. I
had
done the math for what that comes to per month, but then I guess for some reason didn't write it down.
Yeah.
1 sec. is your cargo capacity? You guys also have you guys were throwing around ideas, and for names, and one of the names you said was the Meyer. So that is on. It should be in your on the Google Drive.
Ah, yes, because the AI's name is Oscar.
Yeah.
Oscar Meyer.
Give me 1 sec to do this math.
The Meyer looks like a character.
The Meyer is yeah. So I've got character sheet. I've got the combat equipment because I was thinking I might end up just putting Oscar's information there.
Gotcha, that makes sense.
And then the spacecraft bare bones I have to fill out, but that'll be the launch because the ship has a 20-ton launch. And then the spacecraft extensive is the actual ship. Here, can I move that to the front? I'll move that to the front. Yeah, change these things around, look like that.
Damn fancy.
Yeah.
Did you find this or did you make all this? This is a lot.
What? The information?
The extensive.
No, that was on this like pre-made. Someone else made this spreadsheet. This is like the character sheet. I've deleted a couple of the things. But yeah. It's got a lot to it. One sec here.
I should switch over to this character sheet for my character. Kind of like it.
That's what Doom's using now. It definitely has. It's a little bit easier to track everything, and because it's a Google Doc, it automatically saves and updates.
Yep.
35 times 2 is 70. Oops. I think times 658 plus 15. Okay, 606. Okay, so yeah, you are supposed to. Let's see. Are you on roll 20? Is it? Are you on the map sheet? Yeah. Let's do some things here. Does anyone remember where you are on this map sheet?
We were still on. What's the name of the place? We're in the
still in?
Elysian Belt.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice. Just do that. Not make it circular. Maybe. So you need to go to New Bayern to pick up the horses. And a couple weeks ago, I asked you guys if we had talked about like amber zones and red zones, and a lot of the like capital planets for the various powers in this system are amber zones, but they're not really given any reason why. I think it's just because their law levels are particularly high, and there's also the potential for like unrest between the various powers in the island sectors. So I think there's like that, like, you know, the same thing when you have a travel warning for a various like country.
Okay.
There's the risk of something to happen. So New Bayern has pretty strict laws, but it's not like you guys go there and you're going to get shot down or anything like that. And let's see. So you guys, I didn't say where it was to either. The Artemis project is where you're delivering these horses. They are on the. I should get that open. Another second.
It's the Herzenslust system?
Exactly. Yes, they're in the Herzenslust system. On like one of their backwater planets of Pyramus. Nice. Where's my? There it is. So I think it sounds like your first order of business is to head over to New Byron, pick up the horses.
I believe that should be the plan, right? We gotta get money coming.
Yeah.
We got a mortgage to pay.
Exactly. Freaking pen going. Moving everything. Cool. Well, the what you call it? The company or the New Byron government who runs the Louisiana Belt is who you bought this ship from. They were kind enough to give you guys a full tank of gas or fuel, hydrogen, and you guys are good to go. Anything
Well,
you
then
need?
let's go.
Yeah.
I would
Okay.
assume we would need to go.
Yeah. I'll
I
roll
guess.
the engineering check for 428,
Okay.
which he passes.
And I would have an 8. So good to go.
All right. You guys have a week in jump space in your new ship. And you're doing all the checking, and Hetz, Lexian, sorry, not Hetz,
Yes.
Lexian is flying, and you took it out for a test drive, a test fly
Mm-hmm.
before you left the system, and it definitely maneuvers like a boat compared to the
What I'm used to.
ship. Yeah, but you're getting it going. You get it moving.
Okay.
And yeah, you guys have a week in jump space. Anything you need to talk about, plan, do in that time?
Are we going to try and pick up other cargo while we're there?
Pretty much anything only
Oh,
going to what Herzenslust or like Sturgeon's Law, like somewhere directly on the way.
yeah. Surely something's heading that way. I mean, it's a pretty crappy starport, but we probably need to get what we can get.
That is the UWP of Pyramus, the planet you're going to. But yeah, there are other places. There's, Sturgeon's Law is also a D class starport, not great. But Elisi is a B. Besankin is a C. So those places might be a little bit easier to find cargo that's going that direction.
Do we just want to do a week of training, or does anybody want to do anything with the ship?
Uh, or we still need to rip out the mini golf course, don't we?
No, you did that in the time that you guys
Oh,
had
okay.
to get the ship up and running.
Yes,
Okay.
I did that. You're welcome.
I helped with that.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, we both did. I mean, I will probably just train some more. But that's just me.
That works for me. We've been doing a lot running around lately. I think I'd be just fine just spending most of the trip training.
Yeah, I guess training will work.
Okay. What are you guys working on?
I am working on communication, comms.
Hmm.
7. I'm up to 7 out of 8 with this one.
I'm working to get my corrals from a +1 to a +2, so I am on my second block of 8-week training.
Gotcha.
I am working on engineering.
Engineering, nice.
Just so that we have another person that's can back up look at the engine at like the stuff and
Yeah. Were you also going to be looking for crew on New Byron for like some extra just like ship hands?
That's what I was thinking. I mean, we're going to need people to load and unload cargo. So I was thinking the most we need is just a couple cargo hands. And then the rest of the time they could just, help keep the ship clean or whatever. Do we think we need somebody with anything else? I mean, I guess technically we'd have a gunner chair open. Somebody with engineering skills to be like 428's assistant, probably a good idea on a ship this size too.
I'm trying to think. I don't. I mean, cargo for sure. Hmm.
I mean, if we
So
just get 2 guys that haul cargo, we can probably get them for a lower salary.
yeah,
Maybe you
but
can,
this is a
maybe you can
bigger
find 2
ship.
Varger and
Hmm.
start the wolf pack over.
Yes. Oh god, that would be great. But this is a bigger ship than the other ship, so I can't compare because it is bigger. Maybe an extra hand in engineering wouldn't hurt. But I
yeah.
am down for like Varger cargo guys. That would be great.
They both. I feel like they should both have Brooklyn accents too.
Varder stevedores.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where is my freaking stuff? Yeah, so when you guys get in after that week in jump space and you're on your way to the New Byron's like high port, are you like putting out an ad or how are you looking for crew?
Um, last time didn't we? I'm trying to remember. Didn't we just ask around last time?
Yeah,
Well,
you were on the like this floating palace.
yeah. Um, I guess putting out an ad ahead of time probably. Well, I guess it's not ahead of time. I guess because even if we send the ad and get there same time as us, correct?
I mean you come out of jump space and you got a couple hours, like into the high port, so it gets there a couple hours ahead of you.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think an ad would probably do fine then.
And then you're gonna conduct interviews or something.
Yeah, that sounds good. We got to who's management around here?
Good question.
Does Jinx reassume her former first mate types of duties?
I mean, since this technically isn't her ship, and if nobody else would step up to it, she would probably naturally fall into the role of first mate again.
I mean, I'm happy to sit in with you in interviews as, HR or whatever.
That would be perfect. Because as you have noticed, she is not good with talking. At all.
So you'll be Dockmaster then.
Oh, I love that. And your nurse. Don't forget, I do have
Yep,
medicine,
and the
so I
nurse.
could be your nurse too. And the nurse.
Jinx wears many hats.
Yes, she does.
Yeah. Well, all right. Do we want to look for cargo then too while you're kind of on your way in?
Yeah.
I would not be opposed.
Are you wanting us to roll for the application or anything like that, or?
Ooh, good question. Yeah. What would be a good role for that? Yeah, what would be a good role for that?
Possible persuade, possible
Admin?
diplomat, maybe? Diplomat company jargon sounds
admin.
to go together. What's that?
Admin?
Admin would make sense too. Yeah.
Yeah, why don't we do admin?
Okay. Admin and education or intellect or social.
You can do admin social.
Okay. Ouch. I rolled a 5 plus a 1. That's a 6.
Okay. And you were looking for like 2 just regular deckhands?
I think so, yeah. We
Okay,
can,
cool.
because we only have the one extra room, right? If we all have our own room.
So, yeah, good question. Man, I forgot. Okay, here you go.
Oh yes, the ship.
Yeah, your ship map. It's gonna take a little bit to load because it's kind of big.
Gosh, I had to scroll around this one.
Yeah. There you go. Your ship map for the all the rooms are double bunks.
Okay.
So it's up to you
so
guys.
for
You guys
now,
could,
each of us could take our own room, but then if we wanted, that sounds like a good idea. Then we take on 2 cargo hands. They share a room, and then if we decide to take on others, then we could start bunking up at that point.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Then, as you're also kind of flying in, do you want to let's start looking for some cargo? So we will have. I think Doom is the broker, right? He's got broker 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll roll for him. That's not great. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8. So you get no bonus from his broker check, and then where are you guys wanting to take the cargo to? I'll send you back to the map real quick. Sorry. Bouncing around.
Okay. So, where's our ultimate goal?
Ultimate goal is Herzen's Lust down
Herzen's
here.
Lust. So I guess we can, because we have to take the most direct route, right?
Yeah, which is along this trade route
Yes.
to Sturgeon's Law to Elise. And since you're jump 1, it would be to Besankin and then to Herzen's Lust. Like you probably wouldn't go empty space Herzen's Lust if you didn't have to.
So we have the choice of trying to take the Sturgeon's Law and then trying to pick up the Sturgeon's Law to take to Elise. But I'm guessing our chances of getting a good amount of good cargo would be better if we went from New Byron straight to Elise, because then we're going from an A to a B class starport.
Yeah, The only thing there is one of the dice modifiers is a DM -1 for each parsec of destination past the first. So even
Gotcha.
taking it to Sturgeon's Law, you've got a -1, -2, -3. So you get a -3 from going to Elise, but you get a +1 because it's a B class starport. The D gives you a +0. And then population also comes into effect. Oh man, I gotta figure out what part of the line is population. So which place do you are you thinking about going to with that in mind as well?
See, trying to find my.
It's also more. You also get a high. Ooh, do you get a higher rate? It's kind of. Parsecs traveled, freight per ton. I mean, you don't. It's not like you get to take something 1 parsec. It's 1,000 credits per ton. 2 parsecs is 1,600 credits per ton. 3 parsecs is 2,600 credits per ton. So you also don't necessarily make more money by taking it a longer distance. You just might have a higher likelihood of finding cargo that's going to Elise.
I guess there's. I mean, so we only get the extra +1 on it, but then we get the minus.
Yeah.
We get an extra -2, so we're coming out behind there. Population, it's only one step higher from Elise to Sturgeon's Law. I don't know what that does for a modifier.
Population. What are the population numbers?
Let's see. 4. Yeah, so it's 10 to the 4 for Sturgeon's Law and 10 to the 5 for Elise.
Let's see. So 4 and a 5.
Yeah.
They're both +0.
And our best roll is going to go with Sturgeon's Law. Plus,
Yeah,
that
well,
means
tech levels the other one too, which are both 9. Is that right? Is that the other one?
yeah, they're both
that's
9.
+2 for both of them. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that gets us a chance to pick up cargo, drop cargo, and pick up cargo again. So
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so that's 2 parsecs. So that's a -1. Neither it's not an ambers in a red zone. You get +2 from the tech level 9. Nothing from the starport, nothing from the population, and then a -4 for major cargo. So that's a net -3. Do you want to give me that 2D roll? 2d6 -3?
is that for
Major cargo.
okay? So that's just a raw roll. I don't add anything.
It's a raw roll.
Correct?
Yeah, you would add the effect of 428s.
Gotcha. Which
That's
was
what I
0.
rolled an 8. Yeah.
Damn, 4.
4 after the -3.
Oh, after the -3, 1.
Okay, that's 0 lots. Yeah.
Okay.
um.
These dice
Okay.
roll crappy much more. They're getting jailed.
Yeah. You could still look for. You could just try for Elise and see if there is anything. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with you guys rolling multiple times if your destination changes. Or you could
Okay.
continue on and check for minor cargo if you want to. That's going to be a +3 for minor cargo to Sturgeon's Law.
I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt to roll that, and then if it doesn't look good, switch to Elise.
Yeah.
You said that's with a +3,
Yes.
so then that would be a 10 total.
Right, because it's +2, +2, -1. That'd be a 10 total.
Yeah.
That's 4D lots, 4D6 lots.
Okay. And what's the lot range on a minor?
1D times 5 tons.
So that wouldn't even.
For like sanity's sake, I feel like it probably makes the most sense to just roll the 1D times 5, and that's the lot size for all of those 4D6 lots, right? Like,
Yeah, that
unless
makes
you want to
sense.
roll 4D6, which would be natural 10. and another 3, so 13. Roll 1d times 5 13 times, or we just roll it once and say that's the.
Yeah, once sounds great.
Yeah, I wonder if there's a calculator online. A mortgage calculator.
Yay.
No. Yeah.
I mean,
Okay, cool.
couldn't we technically roll 13D in roll 20 and then just use the individual, not the total?
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
Because then the total would also tell us the total amount of cargo space that's taking up, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd make sense. That makes sense.
that works. That's fine. I mean, that's it's still a little bit more math for you guys, but that's fine with me.
So, do we want to check that then?
Sure, it's up to you guys. Yeah,
Um,
it's your.
so how many D did you say it was?
That's 4D.
4D. Okay,
Oh
so
well,
a
I rolled
4, a
no,
1, a
I
1, and a
rolled. I
6.
rolled. It's 4D lots. I rolled those, but I was just doing it to show it. I mean, if you want to roll the 4D, 12 lots is what you just did. So you say 12 lots. That's basically what I rolled. I rolled 13. So you've got 12
Gotcha.
lots. So that's 12D6, each one times 5.
Okay, do we want to go with that, or do we want to try Elysi instead, where we got a chance to get major cargo?
If we try for Elysi, would this minor cargo still be here?
Probably. I also did that wrong. It's incidental cargo that gets that my dice modifier, but that's fine. We messed up today. We'll fix it next time. Yeah.
Okay.
It will still.
But yeah, I
yeah.
mean, yeah, as long as the cargo's gonna stay there, because I didn't know if we moved on, then like
Okay.
it,
So
whatever.
12
But yeah, I mean, as long as
lots.
it's gonna stay there, it's not gonna hurt.
Minor 2. At least for the next day or so.
Will you
Unless
redo the
I try to
broker
be.
check, or?
Yeah, I can review the broker check. Give me a sec. That's to Sturgeons. That is a little better. So that's a 10. So that's a +2. And
Plus
then
2,
yeah,
and
but
then you
then we
said
got it 2, 3, -3, and then we've got -4 from that. And another +2. So +4. It's still a -3.
-3.
Yeah.
Okay, major cargo. Okay, they're going to jail. I rolled a 3.
1 or less is 0 lots. So yeah, there's just no major cargo going out right now.
All right. We might as well. I think we might as well pick up the minor cargo from New Byron to Sturgeons. Then we get another chance at
Definitely.
major cargo there.
Definitely.
And it, the freight fee is the same. It's just a lower tonnage. So
Which
so
I
do you
mean,
want
our
to roll?
trip's being paid for. This is all just bonus money.
Exactly. Do you want to roll the 12d6 to figure out the tonnage?
Okay. Well, no, that's not what I want. Is that not how you do that?
/ roll.
Oh yeah, I got a / roll. That makes sense. There we go.
47
So 47 tons.
times 5, 235 tons.
And how much can we hold?
658.
658. That's not too bad then.
Yeah, you can even
No.
check if there's minor cargo going to Elysi from New Byron, since you're heading that direction.
Oh yeah, take that and just leave it on. So that would be how much this time?
That would be, without that -4, it would be +1. Right, -3 +4. Yeah.
Oh, these dice are much better. Well, the +1, I get a 12.
12 is 5D lots.
5D. So 21 lots.
Okay, 21 lots.
And
Do you
then
want to
we do
roll?
21d6, right?
Yeah. 35 tons to stir. Oh my god, this is freaking
That's a total of 80.
80 times 5,
Yeah.
which is going to probably put you over your 400. Well, what did I say? 658?
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's enough to. You could take both 400 tons to Elise. So that is. Ay Dios mío, all the math. Why is there not a table for this? Okay, there's a table for that. So, 2 parsecs to Sturgeon's loss. We've got 235 times 1600. 376,000 credits for the 235 tons going to Sturgeon's Law. And 400 times, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be 4,400. Whoa! What? Did I do that right?
I mean, if we load our ship up, we should be making a pretty damn good haul.
That's 1.76 million.
Did you do that math right?
I don't know. Yeah, 400 for it's 400 tons and 4,400 credits per ton of freight, right? For a 4 parsec trip. 1, 2, 3,
I'm not
4.
good with math. Don't ask me about math.
Read that back off to me.
400 tons at
Yeah.
4,400 credits per ton.
1.76 million.
Okay. Yeah. So you'll net. I mean, not net. No, you'll net all of that because it's basically basically the Carter's covering everything else. Okay. So yeah, I mean, you guys want to take both of those? You have the space for it.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
How much space are the horses and everything needing to take up?
Oh, that's good. Good call. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Because if we
12,
just pack
12
it in
tons.
and then
12
12
tons.
tons? Okay, so we definitely have the space for it.
Yeah. Yeah. You just don't want
Alex
them to
is
get.
being the smart one.
You don't want them to get hurt.
Yeah, we definitely don't want anything to like fall and hurt one of the horses and then we lose out on a little bit of money there.
A little bit. Yeah.
Uh,
Cool. Okay. Someone want to add that stuff to the Myers cargo list?
So we have. I think the Dockmaster's Jinx, if I remember.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oop.
so I have to. Okay, it's you said it's in the Google Drive.
Yeah, it's in the drive
Yeah.
under the Meyer.
Okay, under
I mean,
ship
I
sheets.
can grab.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, yes.
No. Okay.
So,
All right.
so how much do we have going to Sturgeon's?
Sturgeon's is 235 tons.
Oh my God, this is a lot. Okay, 1 second. Let me find a spot.
Yeah.
Stored
You put
cargo.
it under mass. I guess
Oh,
I
mass.
guess that's yeah, because otherwise
Yeah.
it won't add at the bottom.
Gotcha.
There's so much stuff. Holy crap.
I think, right? That work? How did I get it to do it before? I don't
Hang on.
remember.
That was not adding.
Okay, so we don't
wow.
even have the horses in here yet.
No, yeah, horses need to go in there. So that you'll be picking them up here as well.
P horses.
I think it's because it looks like it's
12.
set to columns A and B for the correct. No, see, yeah, columns A and B are what the product seems to be coming from.
12 tons. That's not right. Get rid of that. There we go. Better. Okay, and then we had God, all the
Where? Okay.
numbers.
Yeah.
And then we had how much cargo that's going to one place and other cargo going to another place?
400 going to Elise.
400 to Elise. That's good enough.
Yep.
You moved the thing. Oh, I don't know what happened.
Did I?
Yeah, and then, well, Sturgeon's is gone now. I don't know what happened.
All I did was put an R in there where it was supposed to be.
Well, no, it's gone. And then it moved the P horses up one.
Yeah, I
And then
see that.
how much cargo to the other place?
Sturgeon's was 235.
Sturgeon's, okay. 235 to Sturgeon. I don't even know if I spelled that right.
Someone's Google name on it, is Anonymous Crow, and I kept reading it as Anonymous Crew, and I was like, oh, that's fun. It knows we're playing a sci-fi game. But no.
Sturgeons. And then Elise. I'm editing. And then I could get rid of this. Okay. I think that's good.
Right. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna refill my water.
Okay. Yeah, this is very detailed. Holy crap.
Oh, we can't howl all that.
We can't?
We forgot. Well, oh, no, man, we got 758 because we forgot. It does have that extra
Yeah.
in there for the mountable fuel tank. So we are like almost to capacity.
Excellent. This is cool though that you can see like all the details in one sheet, but it's a lot.
Why is that not adding up?
I don't know. I got it to do it for the mass over here.
Yeah.
But for some, is it because we're putting the word tons in there?
It could be.
Maybe if we do
Because
it
it
smooth.
already says tons at the top, so if we take out the tons on one of them.
And well, it adds in the tons automatically when I write it.
Oh.
Yeah, because I wrote in 12 tons and then it said 12 tons.
Tons.
Yeah, so I erased the extra tons.
Okay, so since you guys have a cargo loader, and you've got like over 600 tons worth of cargo to load.
I'm assuming if we're picking up 2 cargo hands, I think we need 2 cargo loaders.
Okay.
Yes.
That's just going to have to be an expense we're going to have to be willing to spend up front. But clearly, we're going to be making it back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
We're going to be able to fund ourselves another ship in no time.
Yeah. Where's the 100 books? The robot handbook? Let's see.
Gino's thinking what we could do with this ship is turn it into a mobile hospital. We could
Deliver
like
healthcare.
sell ourselves out to mercenary groups or low tech level planets.
That would be interesting.
Okay, so you get support, and you broker all the deals for your cargo and everything like that. And where are you conducting these interviews for crew?
What do we
Like
think?
one of
We just
the
do it in
local
the
bars?
commons area of
Or-
the ship?
I mean, that was my assumption that we would just go like in our little meeting area on the ship, just chill there. Yeah, like where the tables and stuff are. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Give people a tour of the ship, then sit them down for the interview.
Yeah. Um. So yeah, so you're interviewing people, and nobody really, like, everyone just kind of gives you the wrong vibes, right? Like everyone, there's maybe you only get like 6 people that respond to the ad, and just all of them give you kind of funky vibes. Either you're concerned about like if they'll like not just start stealing from the ship or skimming off the top or doing something like that. You're not sure if they're just like going to be doing a good job as far as the manual labor that you're hiring them to do. One guy has one leg and doesn't have a cybernetic replacement. He's just clearly not a good fit for a cargo loader. And as kind of the interview process winds down, you're showing like the last person out, and there's a woman standing outside the airlock. Or I guess if this is like maybe you have to you show them through the cargo door because you have to load the cargo in as well. So you kind of show them through the cargo bay, where they'll be doing most of the work, up the ladder, and into the common area. And this woman is standing outside the ship, kind of staring at it, and she's got like a duffel bag over her shoulder, and she is like massive. Like she's only she's maybe short, just under 6 feet, so not super tall, but she looks like she could be like a pro blitzball player, right? Like, she's just all corded muscle, and she's got this like crazy fiery red hair that's kind of closely cropped on the side, and she's just kind of standing there staring at the ship, and she sees the two of you as you're escorting this last interviewee out, and she goes, "Is there still you still conducting interviews? I'm sorry I'm late. I just saw the ad now."
Yeah, you're just fine. We've not found anybody who fits the bill yet. Come on in. We'll give you a tour and we'll sit down and talk.
What? Says the
Mm-hmm.
guy with one leg as you're showing him out. Um, and yeah, she follows you in, and yeah, she kind of goes up the stairs. She walks in. She's like looking around the massive cargo bay, up the ladder, into the common area, and she stands until you both sit down and gesture for her to sit. And she's kind of standing there staring at you. You're sitting there staring at the two of you.
So, what's your background? What kind of experience you got?
That's well, that's a complicated question. I guess it's probably best to be upfront though, so you know what you're getting into. I actually just got out of prison. I was in prison for almost half a decade. But
Okay. Well, I
before that,
mean,
I was in the army, and I had a brief stint as a police officer.
okay. Well, I mean, that's second chances and all that. But do you mind me asking what were you in prison for?
I was, um, I mean, it was cleared, but New Byron law being what it is, remains on my record. I was framed for the murder of a fellow undercover officer.
Okay. And I guess you don't mind me running a quick cross reference and making sure that that all checks out that you got cleared, correct?
Nope, sure thing.
Okay. And you ever did cargo loading work before?
Not exactly, but they had us doing some pretty heavy manual labor in prison, and I'm pretty sure I can handle it. And she kind of like, gives a look at her arms, which are just like massive. And she's like, I'll do anything you really need me to do, professionally. That to get off planet. I spent basically my whole life here, and I think I just need to go. So I'll do whatever you ask, and I can handle cargo just fine.
Can drive a cargo loader.
And she nods. Yeah.
Okay. What'd you do in the army?
Infantry. That's
Just infantry.
all I was really
All right.
qualified for.
Okay. Did you ever learn how to run a ship turret or anything?
No, but I sure I can figure it out.
Okay. Well, I'll look over to Jinx. Well, what do you say, Doc Master?
I mean, I would be willing to give her a try.
Yeah, I mean, we're not against storied pasts and all that, correct?
Nope.
Well, I guess we've asked you all these questions. One we didn't ask you. What's your name?
Sophie Eichel, but you can call me Ike.
Ike.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Ike. Well, welcome aboard. I'll
She's
show you to your room here, and we got to head out and buy a couple cargo loaders. And as soon as we get those, you'll get to start your first loading because we got to get this sucker full.
She stands and gives you guys both a firm handshake. And thank you. You won't regret this. She follows you to her room and sets her bag down.
Well, we'll let you make yourself comfortable, and I'll let you know once we're ready to start loading cargo.
She nods and checks out the top bunk, checks out the bottom bunk. Is kind of staring at him, deciding. One second, grab a different book real quick. Okay. I'll also no.
So the only cargo loaders are alien style cargo loaders.
No, where are those ones?
In the book, they're on page 145, cargo lister.
In the core rulebook?
Yeah.
154? 155?
145.
45.
I don't know if there's anything in the extra vehicles book. I didn't go over it yet. But yeah, it's just straight up from Alien.
Yeah. Oh wow, yeah.
A sealed version can be purchased for an extra 70,000, which includes short-term life support and vacuum protection. But this upgrade removes the cargo space. What's it need cargo space for?
Yeah, I don't know why it would.
I mean, unless you could like load it with a half a ton or a quarter ton of cargo and then grab more cargo with the arms or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's showing them at 70,000 credits, or if we want to do the sealed versions, it'd be 140,000.
Yeah.
What do we think? Do we want to spring the extra?
Would the extra be worth it?
I mean, ideally, we wouldn't need to be using it in a vacuum situation. I don't think we'll be doing any pirating.
Not like I'm used to, anyway. But I mean, if we're not gonna use it, then why use it like that? Why pay the extra?
Yeah, good point. So we could pick up 2 for 140. Do each of the three of us want to give up like 100K credits to go to the ship's pool for right now?
Did the previous ship have a ship fund?
Yeah,
And did we transfer that over?
No, it got lost.
Okay, it got lost.
yeah, yeah. We lost that.
I mean, if if what you guys are saying and we'll get a lot of money back, uh, I mean, I'm willing to put 200 in.
I don't even think. I mean, because we just need to. We don't need to repair the hull right now. We just need to be able to buy fuel, buy the loaders, and get this thing loaded and going. So I think. I guess if we each put in 200, then we're guaranteed it's good for a while.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I'm good to put in 200 for sure.
I'm gonna go put that on the last line of the cargo.
Yeah.
Hold. So that would be 600.
Yes.
But then we're going to immediately spend 140 of it. So we're at 460.
You could put in the combat/equipment section. There's finances, cash on
Oh yeah, I
hand.
forgot there's those other tabs.
Yeah, I was trying to look for a finance area because I assumed that there would be one. I was getting there eventually.
There we go.
Woot.
All right. You guys got your horses, got your cargo loaders. Or loader. Yeah.
Yes.
Excellent. So I'm gonna jump to the map real quick and kind of just talk to you guys about some stuff. Um, the islands subsectors, uh, they sort of just because of their development and independent status outside the Imperium, um, they use a lot of jump one ships to begin with. So I feel like it would make sense for them to have almost like waypoint buoys with set coordinates in these empty spaces that people would jump to, so that if something bad happened, you would at least have a higher chance for someone stopping by, right? Like that would make sense. So I don't know. Is it 1723 or 1823? What do you? I guess probably 1823 because then you're jumping from Schlesian or New
Yeah.
Bayern.
Yeah, that would make sense for that one for sure.
Cool. I'm gonna do like a little something. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Let's do a little circle. Kind of weird looking, but that's fine. Okay, so you guys also need fuel. You just burned 100 tons of fuel getting here, so that's a 50. It's 50K.
Right. Do we have our mortgage payment in here anywhere?
Is it under?
There's maintenance cost.
Yeah, purchase cost, maintenance cost. Um, no, it's not, is it?
You showed it on that
So I was
slide that you
gonna,
showed us the other day.
Yeah, I've got it on
yeah,
that.
I was gonna
I'll
go
grab
over
that.
to the monthly debts over in the financing area and put it in there along with, and I'm gonna put maintenance cost under ship cost.
We might have
Yeah,
to do a little refresher on ship shares and all that stuff for crew.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See, that's why you can make $1 million and
Yeah.
a couple jumps.
Yeah, exactly. Also, yeah, so I don't think since you guys aren't pirates anymore, you have to necessarily worry about shares for the crew. They just have a base salary that they're paid. And you could obviously choose to like pay them a little more if you wanted to, but they just have a set salary. Let's see if I can find those.
I was just curious about that.
Yeah, yeah.
And also if there was a spot to put that. Like,
There's, I'm thinking of this finances thing here, making this because that monthly salary thing, we can just put the salary, the total salary of all of our employees there.
yeah. We could also use the augments section, like name of the crew, salary, and the improvements, or in the cost section there.
Yeah,
Like name of the crewman, cost. That
that
way,
makes
it's
sense.
like we have a list of how much we're paying people and knowledge for future.
So her name was Ike.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say Sophie?
Yeah, Sophie Eichel.
And what is her tech level?
136 years old. That's a good question.
uh,
You know, that actually
11.
has merit because if you have cybernetics,
Yep.
the tech
Yeah.
level of those cybernetics takes place in medic checks.
She's got TL11 subdermal armor. let's go to that. Salaries. Salary. She would be thousand credits per month. Or per maintenance period. Is maintenance period is every 4 weeks, right?
Maintenance period's monthly, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we can make the incentive that if she picks up other skills, can increase her salary.
Yeah, that's true.
That is a good question. Can crewmates pick up skills kind of like how we do?
Yeah, she's got a character sheet. We can track that.
Okay.
I mean, it makes sense, especially with her. I mean, being a cargo loader,
Yeah.
those that time and no space. It's not like she's really got a job to do.
She just kind of has to sit in the cargo bay and make sure the cargo's, doesn't fall over. Yeah.
We leave her to her own devices. Her gambling skill will just get really high.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she already has Gambler 1. So, yeah.
I'll check it out. You got somebody to play against, Jinx.
I'm so excited. You probably still can't beat me, but it'll be nice to play somebody with skill.
Well, thanks.
You know what I mean. I don't mean it any bad ways. You know what I mean.
That's all right. I might do a little reading on that one of these days.
Ooh. All right. So, did somebody subtract the 50K for fuel?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you're all loaded. You got some crew. Ready to head out?
Ready to head out.
Okay. It's 2 jumps to Sturgeon's Law. I just did two engineering rolls for 428. Do you want to give me 2 astrogation?
A 6 and a 5.
Nice. Yeah. I rolled a 6 and a 7. We're good. And what are you guys doing? You guys have 2 weeks.
Making the new person feel welcome and working on engineering for Lexion.
I would probably work on my carousing skill by helping make the new person at home. I think carousing would work great.
Oh man,
Alright.
before we left New Byron, we didn't go shopping for like upgrades to the commons area.
No, you didn't. Did
Oh
you
well,
need
next
to?
time we're someplace nice.
I'm
Okay.
sure it's fine.
All right.
Yeah, let's be working on my comms and then getting to know Ike and probably familiarizing myself with like the cargo loader and things in case we need that. And
Okay.
I have a
Um,
drive skill, but I don't think I have exactly practice in driving cargo loaders.
yeah. Well, so okay. So as you're getting to know Ike too, would you rather she worked on? She has a base drive. Would you rather she started working on Walker or started working on Gunner? She doesn't have Gunner at all.
Um, let's see. To go from 0 to 1, still just one training thing, right?
Yeah.
I think having her at a 1 at her drive ability. I'm not sure exactly which one that one uses. Say
Walker.
Walker.
I think right because it's got
Yeah,
2 legs.
you're right, Walker. So yeah, having her get a 1 in Walker, I guess first makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so in 1 week I hit 8. So then I got to make a roll.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, it's just education, right?
Yeah, I think it's an 8 up education.
Woo! I rolled a 7,
Oh
and I have a 1 in education, which makes it an 8.
no, there you go. Good.
So now I have a 1 in comms. And what do I start next? Uh, um, let's see, what's useful for the ship? I think maybe I'll work on getting my mechanic skill to 1.
Okay.
I don't need to learn
Separate.
engineering, but that way I can help around with other stuff.
Yeah. Did Jinx or Lexian hit an 8 week point, or are they still?
I'm at 3 out of 8.
Oh,
I'm
Not,
now
not yet.
yeah, I'm now at 4 out of 8.
okay. All right. And then yeah. And then you're. Let's see. Jinx, why don't you give me a Krause check? Krause and your charisma. Your charisma.
That's an 8.
Nice. Yeah, you see you kind of get to know Ike a little bit more. She is like very respectful, and it's like almost to the point where she kind of she can come across as being kind of cold. But the more you kind of interact with her, the more she kind of starts to let her guard down a little bit. But she's still kind of she holds a very healthy respect for like the chain of command, it would seem. So she's just kind of always like slightly reserved, but is getting along with you fairly well. All right, and then you guys get to Sturgeon's Law. Or anything else you need to do in those 2 weeks?
I guess the only other thing I'd be doing is obviously the horses are in the low berths. I would be
Checking them.
doing the daily checks on that.
Yeah. Good. All right. Do you want to give me a medic check?
Yeah.
Maybe it would probably be animals veterinary, but I'll use medic since they're in a low birth and it's at least more familiar. Medic and not education though, because yeah, you kind of have to like compare
Figure it
what you
out
know.
because
What yeah,
I don't know horse anatomy.
yeah, yeah.
So that would be 16.
Nice. Yeah. No, they're looking good.
Oh man, we start hauling animals around. Maybe that's the skill I have to start learning.
Yeah, right. And veterinary, animals veterinary. Yeah. So you get to Sturgeon's Law. Did they even? I'm pretty sure they have to have a high port because Sturgeon's Law is like a hell world. And maybe even Ike, like she's like, oh yeah, I've heard about Sturgeon's. Um, Basically Sturgeon's Law, there's a fungus on the planet that like eats all metal components and metals. So you can't be above the water line for very long. Actually, is there even a water line? It's a dry planet. Let's see if I can find it because it's a hell of a place. Oh no, it's lacking in surface water. What? Oh well. Oh, there's one sea. There's one sea on the planet where a colony ship landed. Um, and it was sort of a lucky situation. This is, I guess, I kind of retelling the story. It was one colony ship, and it landed on accident. It kind of crashed into the planet's only sea, which ended up being a sort of happy accident because this fungus or moss that exists on the planet's surface eats away all metal components. So the like planet or the city on Sturgeon's Law has just been fully built underwater to protect itself from this crazy like fungus stuff. But there is a high port where you can drop off your cargo.
Do we want to make a check while we're here
Moss.
to see?
Moss. Yeah.
Because we're freeing up cargo space.
Yeah, you are. Do you want to check for more? You
Yeah.
guys get 376,000 as well when you drop it off.
Okay. I'm just going to put all that into the ship's money. And do we want to like figure out maybe we do like a monthly salary for us too, or just pull out of the ship's fund as we need to? I don't know. How much do you say?
376,000.
Oh, but we got to refill on fuel, and that's 50, right? Or
Mm-hmm.
no, we're
It's gonna be
empty, so
100.
it's 100.
Yeah.
Whew, that alone costs a ton.
Yeah.
Oh, we got something else we have to take into account.
Mm-hmm.
That's we got 2 cargo loaders now.
Yeah. Yeah. Or did you buy 2 or just 1?
We bought 2.
Oh, okay. Oh, but you didn't buy the sealed.
No, yeah, we didn't get the sealed ones.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to create some tokens for those to put on there. Yeah. Okay. So you want to look for cargo to Elise from Sturgeon's Law?
Yeah.
Do you want to roll for major and minor, or just major? Minor?
I guess we. I guess we'll just start out for minor.
Okay. Let's see. His burglar skill is a +3. Ooh. 10. So it's +2. Well, population is what? 6? 5, right, for Elise? 3, 4. It's the 5th slot. 5. It's a B +1. 12 +2.
What the heck happened to the one that says Sturgeons?
Hmm?
It got broken up into multiple cells. I'm trying to
Uh-oh.
figure out how to merge it back.
Oh, yeah, it did. Weird. So you were looking
There we
at
go.
a +4.
+4.
Uh-huh.
A 10.
N is 4D lots.
Okay, 4D. So 14 lots, and then
One D times, or roll 14d6. So yeah, there we go. 51. Ooh.
but
That's 200.
we can break up lots, correct?
You can, yeah. That's 255 tons. Nope.
Total?
Did I do that right? Yeah, yeah, total.
Okay, let me get these loaders in here so I have weight.
Is there a mass on them?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going with what it says for shipping mass. I'm assuming that's what it's going to require.
Okay.
3 tons. 3 tons per.
Wow. Okay. I guess they would have to be big though to like, right? Move, handle big cargo
Yeah,
containers.
to load a ship this size with cargo.
Yeah.
Okay, so that leaves us. How much do you say we had?
That's 255.
255.
Is that they're 3 tons each, or they're 3 tons? They're 1.5 tons.
3 tons each, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so I need to put that at 6. Those times 2. So 758's total. So we have 243 tons available.
Okay.
You said it was 250 some?
255. Yeah.
255. We had to get rid of 12 tons. There's one lot that is 3. That would be minus 5. Or minus 15. So 240. It's becoming math again.
Yeah.
I did some math wrong somewhere because that took us to exactly 758. We are fully loaded with that. Okay, how much was the? Because it's got a cost over here, so we can start keeping track of that. What'd you say the cost of the 400 tons was when we deliver it?
1.76 million.
And this 240 will be.
It's going to be 2 parsecs, right? Because it's so that's going to be a sec here. 6 times 1600. That's going to be 384,000.
There, that'll help if we do that too.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. And you paid the 100K for fuel?
Yep, paid the 100K for fuel.
Okay. And we'll set off again. Yeah, his engineering check real quick.
I got to do a double, right?
Yeah, let's do 2. Rolled a 9 and a 4, so good.
And 8 and a 9.
Cool. So we got first week. This is now the 4th week of the rating. So I'm just keeping track for Doom. That's Ike at her 3rd week. And this first week goes by fairly uneventful. You hit the the transit station, and as you come into jump space and you're kind of going over your checks, you get a signal coming over the comms, and it's a distress call.
Does it like an SOS?
Yeah, it's just like an automated distress call. There's no audio to it. It's just like an SOS call from a ship that is seems to be stranded.
Is it giving
But
coordinates?
it doesn't currently. No. Will you give me a sensors check?
Okay.
I think it's a -1, right? Because the sensors on the ship are no
Yep.
good. It's -2.
-2.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bonuses cancel that out. 6 plus 4 or 10.
Cool. Yeah. You're kind of searching. You're following the signal back from the SOS, and maybe 2 hours away in terms of just like distance flying, there is a freighter that is just sort of slowly kind of spinning in space. Like it has a little bit of a spin to it, as if something has thrown its like trajectory or something off. And
Hey,
hello.
good deal. Hey, Captain, what are we doing?
Full frontal cannons.
Oh,
Full
shit.
sandcasters.
Poor freighter.
Yeah. Full sandcasters. Yeah. I want to send you guys back to the ship too. Yeah. Well, as that's happening, do you want to get Doom caught up? I'll be right back.
So we have picked up we have got one cargo loader person. We got to find another one eventually. But we have one. Her name is Sophie Eichel, but she just goes by Ike. She's cheap. She only charges 1,000 credits a month.
She
Oh,
did
wow.
just she did just get out of jail, but she seems on the up and up.
Yeah, she
Well,
was wrongly imprisoned, so she's
Yes.
clear.
okay. I mean, not a bad addition for the space pirates.
Right?
We have the horses on board. We left New Byron, and we are now at Sturgeon's Law, and we're heading to Elise after that. We are making money hand over fist already.
Good, good.
We just made 276 credits, I think it was.
I thought it was
Or
376.
or was it 300?
Baby,
2 or 376,000.
It
One
was
of those.
300 total, and then we had to pay for fuel.
Oh, that's right.
200 or like
There's a
the total
1,000
or
at the
profit?
end that hasn't been told.
That number, was it profit or like total?
That was total what we made, and then we spent 100,000 on fuel.
Yes.
Okay, word.
Coming up next, we'll have to pay for maintenance costs, so it's going to hurt. But we are also bringing in, let's see, 1.76 million and 384,000 credits when we get to Elise.
Yeah, we're definitely cashing out on the big amounts for big payments. Goodness.
Yep. And we haven't even delivered our special horses yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you mentioned that you're delivering those. Did you also mention that you're supposed to be staying on planet for like a month with them to make sure they are getting up to speed and alive and capable of breeding?
Yeah, I thought.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
well,
last session too.
Yeah.
I just
it was
couldn't
last
remember.
session.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
I thought we knew that already.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if we had talked about that today. Gone over that again.
Which
Yeah,
sucks
okay.
because our ship will need maintenance costs again then before we leave.
Yeah,
We are
you
getting
just 4
paid
weeks.
though.
Yeah,
to
you're getting
sit
paid
there.
606,000 credits basically for sitting there and helping them out. You just hit the 4th week, but we'll address the mortgage payment and maintenance period when you get to Elise. So it'll be on the 5th week, but so then you'll have another one coming up in 3 weeks after that. But because you're in the middle of space right now, it just doesn't make. I mean, unless you guys want to just take it away and we could say that you do it, it's up to you.
We'll do it when we get there, so we just take it out of what we're adding on.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you see this freighter slowly spinning in space, and your captain orders you to fire your sandblasters at it.
Whoa! Wait a minute.
Let's get those gunner checks. It is a it is a freighter. It's bigger than your ship. It's like 1,600 tons. It's a pretty large freighter.
What do you want to do, guys? I mean, it's from a freighter. I don't assume this is a trap.
I mean, anything could technically be a trap.
Okay,
Have we,
Akbar.
have we run our
It's
our
technically a
scans?
trap. Sorry, doing my talked over you.
No, you're good. Have we run our basic scans, or is the ship capable of those basic scans? that we did?
Oh, that's I
think
did a sensors check, and that's where we
Yeah.
found it was this freighter spinning out of control.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think we can do anything to correct that ship unless, I mean, we went aboard and got it running, but
Oh, you guys keep talking. I'll be right back when we're in. I'm sorry.
maybe there's people we can save.
Is it on our route though? Because we were told we
Well,
have
yeah,
to take the
we're out in the
most
middle of
direct.
nowhere. Yeah, we're out in the middle of nowhere now. We're in empty space,
Okay.
and they're a couple hours away.
As long as they're still en route and we don't, break the rules.
Yeah, no, we just have to jump from here. So, I mean, we'll be jumping to the same place regardless. We're just spending a few hours trying to.
I also
Save
imagine
the
there's a.
ship.
Sorry. I imagine there's also a common courtesy rule of like, if there's a ship that needs help, if you can go help them, then try
Yeah,
to.
I mean, otherwise we're condemning people to die.
Yeah. I don't know what it is an actual shipping shipping
Maritime
rule, I
law.
just don't remember. Yeah.
I took a Hippocratic oath, not a hypocritic oath. So
And I took a hippopotamus oath.
hippopotamus.
Or would it rather be the rhinoceros?
It's spinning out of control as well, so we can't necessarily board it. Unless spinning out of control was more of a narrative and not a literal description.
I mean, spinning out of control in space can still be happening very slowly.
Yeah, so I guess it'd be if we can
We
check.
we've got a top-notch pilot here. We can do this.
Yeah.
You guys also.
Yeah.
I didn't hear what you guys were saying, but you guys also have that 20-ton launch too that might be easier to dock with this large freighter. I don't know if you.
Yeah, just to rescue
Yeah.
people with.
Yeah.
Um.
Versus docking your 1,000-ton ship.
Yeah. Question, Henry. When you
Yeah.
said it was spinning out of control, is that more of a narrative thing, or is it like it's spinning and we cannot really board it?
No, you can board it. It's not like spinning like out of
Gotcha.
control, but it has like a it has a rotation to it. Like that's
Gotcha.
that normally a ship's gyroscope would fix. A ship
Is
would
this-
like
Is it slow spinning like that one episode of Star Trek where everyone started to like revert back to animals? Where it's just like this slow spin when Picard gets back?
I don't remember
It's
that
just
one.
spinning around.
Weird.
It
Wow.
it's
Huh.
pretty much just spins like in place, almost like in a circle, but really slowly, so they can still board in the butt of the ship while it spins.
Huh. Yeah.
Like,
don't know.
I've watched this show too much. I'm so sorry. It's just
No, it's okay.
so many references, and I'm reading Patrick Stewart's memoir, Making It So, which is great, by the way. So that's even more Star Trek stuff.
I just finished like 4 months ago, but at this point, but like I feel like I just finished a watch through of Next Gen, and I just got no recollection of that episode for some reason. Oh
Yeah,
wait, no, does
Barkley turns into a Spider-Man?
yeah, and what does
Worf it
Troy
becomes that
turn
big
into?
insect thing. Troy is like
Yeah.
a fish lady.
Yeah,
She gets
yeah.
gills and stuff. Yeah.
Okay,
Yep, it's
yeah,
that one.
yeah, there it is.
Star Trek
there
is
eventually.
weird.
Yeah, Star Trek.
Yeah.
I have a really dumb question.
Okay. Really
How
dumb
many
answer.
how many weeks have we been in space so far? Like
4.
this session. This session 4?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot to add some in there somewhere. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm now up to 6 weeks.
Yeah, Doom, you have 4 weeks of training that you can apply.
And you did say that the Google Doc will update automatically, right? Or it'll save automatically?
Yeah,
Okay.
for your character sheet.
Yeah, because I start using that. The only reason I didn't at first was because all the numbers kind of scare me.
Yeah.
Like there's so
It's
many
a lot.
numbers and it's like it just overwhelming information.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
But-
lot.
The check DM by characteristic, because it's applying whatever characteristic you want to use with your skill.
Yes.
So if you ignore that whole column, it's a little bit more manageable. Yeah. But it all adds up. Everything like so if you had theoretically if you had like Jack of all trades 3, all of those -3s would be zeros, and it does all that math for you.
Mm-hmm. And it automatically updates, so you don't have to worry about accidentally losing anything.
Yeah. Let me get rid of that one.
I'll be back, guys.
Point for me.
Okay.
I feel like I lost a point of dexterity at some point.
Did you not get it back?
That's the thing. I don't remember when I lost it.
Mm.
Cause like I thought I was at 10, 12, and 13, not 10, 11, and 13. But like I just don't know. Cause like I don't show it on the recordings.
Mm. What's your plan?
I'm
Fancy
thinking,
flying, getting the small thing, do more fancy flying.
Yep. Comms and fly into board. Sounds about right.
Hopefully not meet more of those nano
Oh my god.
particle guys.
That would be crazy. No way. No way that would happen again.
Yeah. Meet what's his face? Ace.
Yeah.
Lemuel.
Who? Who? I
And
don't know who you're
Briar.
talking about. I don't know what
Lemuel
you're
and
talking
Briar the whole way out here.
about. What? That would be weird. Ugh. Okay.
Have them go all Terminator on us.
Who's going?
Probably me.
Mm-hmm.
I am not a fighter, so it's probably best if I stay on the ship.
I can go. Dun,
But what if they have engineering troubles?
Yeah, that's
Well,
exactly
you
what
have
I was thinking.
I will go.
Yeah.
If there's engineering troubles that pop up, deal with the enemies first.
Yeah. I say we leave Gino and Ike back here, back on the ship.
Gino and Ike?
Yeah.
Or 428 and Ike?
What?
You're gonna leave Gino behind, the doctor?
Yeah, with Ike on the ship. I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah.
I technically have medicine, so I could technically help. It's not as good as Gino, obviously, but it is something.
No, you're good.
So
I mean,
could go.
Did we want to leave the entire ship with nobody on it?
You have Oscar and Ike.
I just don't know. Like, we just hired Ike, right? And they just got out of prison.
Yeah, she doesn't have any flying skill, piloting skill.
Okay. That's fair. And
Oscar could theoretically lock her out.
Okay, yeah. I was just about to ask that if Oscar had those capabilities.
I mean, if that's the case, then why don't we take all four?
Yeah, we could just tell Oscar if someone's trying to board or someone who's not one of us gets on, let us know.
Your thing.
All right. Henry wins. We're all boarding.
I didn't sense. I was just merely playing Sith's advocate.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta make the flying check first. But
Yeah. Just so I could watch Lexian fail a flying check and you guys all die in a horrible space crash.
well,
Yeah.
wah wah.
Well, there are only
Wah,
3 seats, so
wah.
someone's gonna have to sit on the toilet in the lunch.
Does the toilet have a strap?
Uh, no,
I'm back.
I don't think so.
I feel like they should.
All right.
It's my newest invention for ships.
So did we shoot them down yet?
No.
Just scrape the paint with the sandblasters.
We're all gonna board. Is seeming like the plan.
You don't
We're all
have to.
boarding.
It's up to you. I was just,
Uh-huh.
I'm just merely.
Well, I mean, knowing that Oscar can actually just do fundamental things like that, I feel much more comfortable.
Yeah, Oscar. I gotta figure out. I'm still playing around with his character sheet, but he has a shit ton of skills. I mean, he can only do. He doesn't like his computer processing. He gets a DM -1 every additional task he takes on at the same time. But
Yeah.
as for like, where did he go? Where did his character
The fact
sheet
he
go?
can though is like what's strong. He has the
Yeah.
option to do multiple tasks.
So did we acquire him? Was that a random roll on this ship?
Yeah, yeah. I rolled
That's
for the
freaking
ship,
awesome.
the various quirks for all the ships. Yeah, and this one had a ship's computer. Where did I just delete it? Oh, that's not good. Oh man, Oscar's gone. Shit snacks.
Oscar said buyer.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Damn. Okay. Well, I'll get back to it at some point. But he's got a lot of skills. His characteristics aren't super high. I think like his int's like a 9 or a 10. But yeah. So who's going? Take me out of the equation.
I'm piloting.
Yeah,
I mean, we don't know what's going on over there, so a medic is probably a good idea.
Yeah. I mean, all of our skills can be very helpful in any given situation.
you got a nicely balanced party.
Yeah.
I kind of say like, just tell Oscar like, warn us if a foreign person is trying to board and do what you can to lock them out of any ship access, and obviously
thank
keep
Captain.
an eye on Ike.
Ike was former army, so I mean,
Oh shit, yeah. Ike,
she could
Ike
be
could
armed.
easily
She was
handle it.
infantry, so she should know how to shoot.
Yeah.
Do we have a weapon for Ike?
She does not have a weapon.
I mean, I feel like Jinx has got to have something she can loan her.
Yeah.
Oh, she has multiple things.
Do you mind giving something to Ike so she can defend herself?
Of course. I could give her. God, I'm trying to think of all my weapons. Let me look at my
She's
sheet
a
real
big
quick.
girl,
You
so she
fly
can handle the
open your-
biggest gun you want to give her.
Yeah.
I'll give her the laser pistol because I'll keep the stunner on me, but she will get the laser pistol.
Okay.
I just see Jinx excitingly running over to the armory, just like whipping open this giant cabinet of a bunch of various weapons.
I mean, that's where she lives. That's her happy place.
Mm-hmm.
And she has her own armory in her room, as she should.
All right.
Quick question: has the golf course been excavated yet?
Yeah. You guys removed it
Okay.
last time.
Okay, we're
We are currently traveling with a full cargo.
Yeah. All right, boarding time. Boarding time. Don't know the words. This is what that freighter looks like. It is a large freighter.
Whoa.
And
That is large.
it is large, yeah. Although, really, comparatively, it's quite small.
It's a
But it's
perfect
bigger
size.
than our ship? What?
Yeah, yeah,
It,
yeah.
it looks kind of like the top receiver of a semi-automatic.
It
Yeah, it
does.
kind of does.
It really does.
So as you so you guys are all four of you are going, you're hopping the launch, taking off, and
Yep.
you're approaching. How close are you getting your ship to it? This is not a trick question. I'm just trying to like, set up my head canon for everything. Although me saying it's not a trick question makes it sound like it's a trick question.
Like,
Uh,
okay, God.
It's not a setup. I'm not a cop.
Isn't the goal to dock with it?
Yeah,
with
but
with the
so
small one.
yeah. So how far are you
Yeah.
getting? How close are you getting with the big ship, and then
Pro
flying over with the little ship?
Definitely a couple kilometers away.
Okay. Okay.
Close enough
Cool.
that it would fill most of the it would fill like quite a bit of the view screen, but
Uh-huh.
I would definitely be able to like if I had to get back into the pilot seat and take off real quick, we could do that.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So as you're approaching with the mire, are we set? Did you guys settle on the mire? Is that the name you're going with, or is it still
It's a
figuring it
song that's
out?
been running through my head.
Oh, there you go.
I'm good with
Um,
the Meyer.
Okay. So you approach the ship with the mire. Most of the view screen is filled up with this freighter. You notice that there is a section of hull, kind of like up here, that has been blown out. But there
Or
doesn't appear to
they,
be like weapons damage on other parts of the ship. There's just this one section of hull that just seems to have been like exploded.
Possibly an internal explosion.
Yeah. Or a well placed torpedo. I don't know. Yeah. But it is slowly rotating. So as you guys get in the launch and head over, uh, will you give me a piloting check, spacecraft, with your decks?
Piloting spacecraft with Dex. That is. Let me find it. Dex is the second one. It's still a 3. Okay. 5 and 4, 9 plus 3, 12.
Nice, cool. Yeah, you're good. You as you're approaching with the launch, you sort of like you can see where the airlock is on this ship. It is up toward the top. It is like right here. So you kind of get your launch lined up with it and start to match your spin and come in and ka-chunk, ka-chunk, you get the all clear on your screen on your console that the airlocks have been matched, and your airlock is like right here.
Question: is there any atmosphere on the ship? We probably need to run a sensors check on it.
Definitely.
Otherwise, we might need to break out
Your
vac suits.
You check your airlock, like your airlock, and it shows there being atmosphere on the other side of this door, or on the other side of this airlock.
Hmm.
well, if
If you
there's
want, I can
atmosphere,
go in first.
whatever area is damaged must be sealed off.
Yep.
Did we scan for any life forms?
You don't have adequate sensors.
Okay. We need military sensors.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
You just have like radar and lidar.
Well, I mean, I'll take point if we want to do that.
I mean, I could also take point. I mean, you're the pilot. You are important.
I am the pilot. I am also
You're
the tank.
important too, Jinx.
I know,
Yeah.
but I have more guns than he does. I
I only
point
need
to my
one.
Jinx wants to
insane arsenal.
Jinx just wants to shoot someone.
I mean, I kind of do, yes.
I think you give her this one, Lexian.
All right. Then I guess I'll bring up the rear in case anything tries to sneak up behind us.
Excellent.
Sounds good. I also have a a shield, so I'm fairly defensible on my own. I can help guard Starheart.
All right. Sorry, I was rolling dice in the background. Can you give me your marching order once more?
I am in the front.
Cool. Cool. Cool.
I'll
Okay.
be second.
I'm third.
Lexian's holding the rear.
All right. Hey, get your hand off my rear.
Tee hee hee hee.
So I had to pull this map from a PDF and then blow it up for the minis or the tokens to fit on it. So it's kind of blurry. I apologize, but I'm gonna focus ping you guys to where you are as you come down the ladder.
Okay.
And you are in a hallway. Oops, and there looks like there's a ladder that goes down to the you're on the top deck. Looks like there's a ladder that goes down to the next deck below. You see this hallway and there are rooms. There are doors off to the sides.
Big
They're fairly
place.
regularly spaced. And Lexian, as soon as you step onto the ship, you feel a wave of anxiety and fear that just kind of floods over you. And you get goosebumps on the back of your neck, and you just hear this like exasperated breath, kind of it's just being slowly released.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Did you hear something?
More of a sensation.
Do we need to go back and get the vac suits?
No.
Do you have a direction? Where this is
Would I
coming
have felt
from?
a direction?
No,
Or it was just kind of just all around?
it's just all around.
Anybody know how to get to a bridge on a ship like this?
I mean, we probably could have located it from the outside.
Yeah, so you would have seen. I'm going to focus ping you guys over here to the picture of the ship. Oh man, that's great. Focus ping is such a great little invention. So you guys entered here. You're on the top deck over here. This is the bridge.
Right.
Okay.
Oh man.
So we need to go to the butt.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess that's not the butt. We're
you're
in the butt.
Yeah.
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 You're-
Sorry,
yeah,
I had the
no, you're
butt
good.
confused. So we have
Yeah.
to go a long ways.
It's still a little bit of a hike.
So then it's probably on a lower deck. Lord knows how you get around this thing.
Maybe. Do you think we should go down a deck, or go through these rooms?
I mean, might as well start searching where we're at. If we find some body, then they could probably help us as far as directions goes.
Yeah.
That's true. All right, let me take
Effectively-
point. I take point.
We're also effectively on, search and rescue, kind of. So it wouldn't hurt to check rooms.
Okay. With my check with my enhanced hearing,
Uh-huh.
is there any way I could like put my ear to the door and see if I could hear anybody?
Which door? This one?
Yeah, whatever one I'm next to. Yes.
Yeah, sure. You can give me a recon check. Int.
And of course it is. Okay, give me 1 second. And you said a recon check?
Yeah, that's the perception way. Right? Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let me pull some dice. Okay, I got this. A 5?
Nah, you don't hear anything.
Okay.
I would like to do.
I don't hear anything from
Maybe we
this
just
door.
open the doors.
Yeah.
I guess.
Maybe
I open the door.
maybe
Okay.
428 sets up with the shield in front of the door, and then you open it.
Right,
Can I
sure does.
can I do something first?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It sounds like Lexian has a plan.
Uh, I would like to use life detection.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's an easy check, 4+, uh, telepathy check, which I have a 0 in.
Mm-hmm.
And its reach is distant. Is this ship more than 5 kilometers long?
I don't think so.
Then
No,
the entire
definitely
ship is in range.
not. Yeah.
Damn.
Okay. So I will use a psi point. And then it's a 4+ telepathy check, 1d times 10 seconds, comma psi.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. So here's the check. 5 with my +1 for psionics, so 6.
Uh-huh. And it was a 4.
And it was a 4 up check, yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
So for 1d times 10 seconds, that is a 3. So 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, I will be doing that. It says, the most elementary form of telepathy is the ability to detect the presence of other minds. It enables the traveler to sense the presence of other minds, the number of minds present, the general type of minds, and their approximate location.
Okay.
It's sophisticated and can distinguish intelligent beings from bacteria or unimportant animals in the area.
Yeah.
Uh, Shielded minds are undetectable.
Okay.
Yeah.
You sense so you got 30 seconds to kind of like you take a second and kind of like,
Mm-hmm.
use the force to feel people. You feel like on your section of the ship, you can sense one mind, but it's below you. It seems like it's on a deck, one of the decks below you. And you can sense another 7 uh, on various decks toward the front of the ship. Can you get
Hold on, let me write that down.
yeah.
Lost my pen.
It,
Fuck.
you don't sense
There
like
it
the
is.
activity of the minds or anything like that. You just sense like life.
So I will just I will send the entire thing right there in the chat.
Ah,
So he said
The distance
7.
is insane on that.
okay, yeah. So yeah, 7 toward the front of the ship. Is that right? Yeah, mostly. One very low beneath you, like on one of the bottom decks, most likely, and the others toward the front of the ship.
And
So
the other
I guess
7 are towards the front.
One just below you, one kind of just below you, one very far below you and to the front, and then another 6 mostly to the front of the ship.
So one on, like, in the front of the ship on the very bottom? Or...
Yeah. One
Okay.
on the front of the ship toward the very bottom.
And then you said the one just below us. You said that was also towards the bottom of the ship?
Mm-hmm. No, the one just below you is like just below you. It's like maybe a deck
Oh.
or 2 below.
We're
Okay.
on deck 6. We want to go like check deck 5 and 4.
Sounds good to me.
You and your space magic.
I mean, saved us time from searching all these rooms and finding nothing.
Oh, no kidding. I'm not complaining. Weird.
Find psionics quite fascinating.
Oh, god dang it. I keep doing that. Alright. So, I guess let's head down and see what we find.
Okay, heading down the deck.
Yep.
Ah, you guys are gone.
We fall into the void of space.
You fall into the void of space, and you enter a hallway that looks fairly identical to the one you just left.
I guess we just start throwing doors open.
Where are we? There we are.
Oh, sorry. Focus ping. I'll focus ping you.
Like we finally slipped between the atoms of the walls. We've fallen through.
As you're standing there and looking, this airlock, this like airtight door, has a a red light on it, warning you that there is no atmosphere on the other side of it, and it looks like the one of the doors to engineering.
Delightful.
So, we're assuming an engine blew somewhere.
Kind of what it looked like from the outside.
Do you think we should go grab a well, we can't really open the door
Well,
because it'll
let's open the door if we can,
yeah.
and we can worry about coming back to that later if we feel like we need to.
We can find life support, fix that, and then come back to it.
All right, which doors you open?
I guess we
like
start at
This one here. Yeah, you open that door. It looks like it opens up into like a common area, sort of mess hall area.
Figure we cover the back doors first before we check these.
Back door opens up into a refresher, head.
Simple enough.
I'll hit that one.
Looks like it opens up into a bedroom, like a bunk, stateroom.
And I guess we'll make our way up one after another.
Boom. Another stateroom. Another stateroom. Another stateroom. They all appear to be empty.
So it's just a hallway. down this
It
way?
is. Yep. So yeah, you guys want to move your? Can you guys control yourselves? Okay, cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
That opens up into another hallway that goes down, and then down.
I,
J-
yeah,
Jinx
I'm,
isn't
I
heading forward
see
like
this
she said she
twice.
would.
Nope, she's covering the back.
Sorry, I grabbed dinner. I'm eating.
Rookie mistake.
Yeah. The other thing with the staterooms is that they all like none of the beds are made. They all seem sort of disheveled. And there's like a general kind of like funkiness to everything. This room, nothing in there. Jinx, you open up this room, and there is a man huddled over a dead body, smearing blood on the wall, and he's just like scribbling things on the wall as he's just like scribble and scribble, scribble, scribble. It's just like wiping blood from this body onto the wall, and he's just muttering to himself, "Revive me, free me, free me, release me, free me, free me, free me."
Can I tell any kind of identity of the body? Like, is it a monster? Is it a person? Is it an animal?
It's a human. It's a human body.
Okay. I'm gonna pull my stunner out, aim it at him, and say, "Hey, what are you doing?"
He turns and starts running at you.
I
You can get a
shoot
shot
him
off.
to stun him. Yeah.
All right, go for it.
All right.
There's Dex, gun combat.
Ooh, okay. 7. And this is an energy? Would a stunner be an energy weapon?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 7, 8. That's a 10.
Yeah, cool. You want to roll damage? +3?
Sure. Which fine. 3. And you said +3?
Yeah, from the +2. Sorry, you say 10? You rolled a 10 or you rolled an 11?
I rolled
Yeah,
a 10,
roll 10.
yes.
10, sorry, +2. My bad.
Okay, so that's 16 points of damage.
All right. Yeah, that he turns, starts running at you. He's got blood all over his hands. And he's like running at you with a screwdriver, like he's gonna stab you with it, and you just drop him with the stunner, and he just goes limp. And as he falls down, you look over on the ground, and he was drawing like some sort of circle with like a little. He's not a great artist, like a little stick figure inside of it, and then all over the floor, he just wrote "Free me, release me," just repeated all over the floors.
I will turn to Lexian since he has his weird mind powers. Do you know anything about this?
Just because I have mind powers, do you think I know everything?
I think you know more about this than me.
I don't.
While they're talking, I'll walk past into the room and go up to the dead body.
I guess the body should be on the bed. But yeah.
What's it look like the cause of death was?
Like multiple stab wounds with like a kind of pointy cylindrical object, like a screwdriver.
Well,
Just with your base medical knowledge, you can kind of like you're like looking at his like the wounds. You're like, that's yeah.
I'll look back at the unconscious guy. Somebody might want to tie him up before he wakes back up. I'm pretty sure he's the one who killed this one.
I'll tie him up.
Does anyone have anything to tie him up with?
Handcuffs?
Do any of you have handcuffs?
I mean, I probably left
Lexian
mine
has
on
his
the
boots
ship.
up.
Yeah, I probably left mine in my bunk.
Well,
Are there like bed sheets we can tie him up in?
You can certainly try.
I will try.
Just straight jacket him with the sheets.
Hey, give me a swaddle check. Uh,
Maybe that'll calm him down too. He'll feel safe.
yeah, yeah, exactly. What would that be? Man,
It's like a weighted
Steward?
blanket.
steward.
Steward check.
What was?
Man, athletics dex. I don't know. That's not really. That's not quite right. Streetwise, I like streetwise.
Streetwise makes sense. Are we able to help at all?
Not really. Yeah.
What would the stat be? Did you say Dex?
Yeah, probably dex or int. Or int. I'll take int or dex.
I'll go Dex. So 12.
Cool. Yeah, you tie him up with the sheet, the bloody sheet. But yeah, you tie him up with it. Gino looking at the dead guy. It looks like this guy was like jumped while he was sleeping and stabbed while he was sleeping.
Is like how long do I think the body's been dead? Like, is rigor mortis heavily set in, or
Yeah, he's probably been dead for like at least a day.
man? We always find some weird shit.
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
Well, let's haul this guy back to the commons room, maybe. See if we can wake him up, get some sense out of him.
You want to wake him up?
Well, he's gonna wake up soon from the stunner.
Yeah.
But you got him tied up now. Maybe if we can get him talking, at least we can find something out.
Okay.
Otherwise, our friend over here can Vulcan mind meld with him and figure things out that way.
Drag him over to this room.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The commons room, maybe there's like some water or something in there to give him.
Yeah, well, maybe tie him down to a chair as well, so that if he somehow gets out of the bed sheets, he is still bound to the chair.
What are you gonna tie him down with?
Another bed sheet.
But then what if those bed sheets? What if he gets out of those bed sheets? You gotta find more bed sheets. Where
You're
does it
so
end,
right. Let's get
Doom? Where
every
does it
single
end?
bed sheet from every single bed.
Sheetception.
Make him a mummy.
Okay, you're gonna wake him up.
Think so?
If you want, I could slap him awake, Gino.
I mean, we're trying to get him to be helpful. Maybe we do it more delicately.
I can give light slaps. But no, I understand. Do you have smelling salts?
I would assume I have something of that sort in my med kit.
Yeah, it feels like something you might have to med kit. Yeah, you could pop a couple smelling salts. A smelling salt under his nose.
Hey, hey,
Yeah, he wakes up.
hey, what's your name?
Find me, free me. And he's like looking around frantically, just like terrified.
I don't think your name's Free Me, but we're gonna get you off the ship, so you're gonna be free. But what's your name?
Will you give me a, I guess, persuade check?
Okay.
Int.
9.
It just he just like you're talking to him, but he barely even seems to be like acknowledging that you're there. He's just kind of like almost looking past you. And
Yeah,
he's just muttering to himself.
I feel like the lights are on, but nobody's home here. You want to do your thing you did when we were doing the investigation, Lexian? Maybe there's something inside his head you can get out of him.
Well, last time I dabbled with something like this, it caused me nightmares.
I mean, you handcuff yourself to a bed. I think you'll be okay.
Who knows? Maybe this is. We have an explosion in an engine room and somebody who's seemingly out of his mind. Maybe this is related. So, good thing to try and figure out, right?
I mean, I could try reading his surface thoughts. I kind of feel like it's going to be more of the same. I mean, I'll do it. It
Um, I don't really have any other ideas at the moment.
I'll
Well, I mean, couldn't lock him in a room and come back later.
Yeah, but I was hoping he could give us some direction. Don't know if we're getting that much out of him.
He seems a little preoccupied mentally.
I mean, the only other thing that I think I can do is probe. And that is what I did to, or no, I didn't do that to the other guy. I suggested him. Uh, probe is a fun one.
Not like a hard check.
Very hard. That
Maybe
is
we don't
literally
want
a
to.
that is literally a 12 up.
Yeah, maybe we don't want to go with something so difficult right now. In case you need
Yeah,
those abilities elsewhere.
I mean there are what 7 others and possibly more. I don't know if there are any shielded mines at all in this on this ship.
Well, I mean, we got him tied up. I feel like Jinx did a pretty good job here. Do we just leave him and keep looking?
Yeah. Everybody else is towards the front of the ship. One's at the very bottom. Uh, you said whenever I stepped on the ship, I got a sense of, was it fear and anguish?
Anxiety.
Fear and anxiety. To just a normal day.
Yeah, just a regular Tuesday, Space Tuesday.
Could be dealing with some kind of cult insane situation where they're all driven to insanity and they're now worshiping some kind of mysterious figure due to that insanity. That's where my head's at right now.
I'm getting the same vibes.
I have a thought. I don't know if it's related. Henry,
Uh-huh.
Being a pilot, I remember you vaguely saying that it's usually a pilot's like rite of passage to stare out into jump space,
Uh-huh.
and that sometimes it'll make you insane.
Uh-huh.
Would it be recognizable that this is what caused him to go insane, or it just
Um,
looks like typical insanity?
that's a good question. No, it's more violent than you. I mean, you. It's hard to tell. Like that's like a pilot and an astrogator's like rite of passage. Um, you you've probably never seen someone suffer from that sort of insanity, and like the um urban legends around that. It could be anything. So I guess it could be theoretically, maybe.
Question.
Hmm.
Do you think this is a like that induced insanity is a specific medical term or a medical diagnosis that people would be diagnosed with? So possibly
Mm,
Starheart may have read it somewhere.
possibly, but still unlikely because I think that it's so shrouded in like uh
Mister.
urban myth. You know,
Okay.
there is like a level of like of like psychotic break that can occur. That's like a jump space induced psychotic break. That might be like the medical diagnosis he's heard of, but like how it presents is typically just like quivering and freaking out.
And he knows a bit more of a doctor, not really a psychologist. I mean, do you think it'd be Henry? Do you think it'd be possible to take one of these staterooms and like basically override the lock system and manually lock it from the outside?
And you could try.
Yeah, I think I'll go. Oh, I mean, does that sound fun for everyone else to try to
Sure.
avoid one of the doors to be
Yeah.
locked? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The electronics computers int.
And 7.
Yeah, you just don't have the access codes to begin with for the ship, so it's hard to like to reprogram it.
Man, go to 5. All right. Yeah. Give me a no go.
It was a good try.
Well, I don't think a good idea to haul him with us. I think just leaving him here and hoping for the best is probably our best bet right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And if all else fails, I mean, you got popped by one stunner shot, so shouldn't be too hard to do them again. Continue onward.
Onward.
Absolutely.
Is that the big long hallway toward the front of the ship?
Uh, Before we do that, I would like to double check this airlock down here. Is it showing the
Same
same thing
thing.
as the other one?
Yeah, it is. Looks like it
Okay.
enters into possibly the same room.
Okay. Then I guess we can head up the hallway to the front of the ship.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Yeah, you hit the airlock for that one. That opens up into, yep, a long spine that goes toward the front of the ship.
Oh, all right.
Gino, you with us?
Yeah, with you.
Okay, hitting the next door. So this isn't this isn't I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on one sec. Maybe not. I don't know what's happening. What's happening? Losing control. This isn't like well represented on this map very well, but this is the cargo bay, and it's multi-storied. So I think that probably like somewhere along the sides there is a stairway to go down. Um, and I think that it's even like, or not a staircase, but a ladder. Um, but each like section is still like one deck high. But there we'll say it's like over here because it's just not on the map anywhere else. It would be here. Give me 1 second. Draw a little blue X. There's a ladder going down there, and there's probably one in the corner up there too. Yeah, you see a big cargo bay.
I know you said there was one down, but there are 7 more.
There's one. Looks like this will go up as well. This one goes up
Okay.
and down. Yeah.
Do we want to go for the 1 or do we want to go for the 7?
Probably the other one. See if we can't extract any information.
Yeah. He seemed like he was on the bottom decks, so maybe decks 1 and 2, maybe.
Okay. That better? Is that going down?
You can head down.
I do have
Yeah,
a question.
deck 4.
Yeah. As you guys walk towards, well, go ahead. What?
I was gonna say, are the ladders like, is that ladder one ladder throughout all the decks of the ship, and you just kind of like get off at the deck that you need, or is
Yeah,
that
there's
just
like a
like
little
there's
platform, but yeah, there's
yeah,
like a little platform, and then you turn and get down on the next one. Yeah.
okay.
All right. So yeah, you guys head to the ladders, and as you are heading there, gunshots ring out from the other side of the cargo bay.
Shit.
1 sec there.
And this ladder is completely out in the open?
Yes.
Okay.
This is cargo.
These are cargo containers, and these gunshots are ringing out from for here.
All right. I'm gonna dash for cover. Then.
I am too.
All right.
I don't know if I can do that
However,
in 1 turn.
I mean, dive for cover. That's like a Max Payne style dive.
Or I'll run to cover, I guess I should say, not dive.
One
I'll
sec.
run that way.
We'll go
I'll
in order.
One
ask
So,
what
dive.
it was.
those shots hit Jinx and 428, but the two that go after, actually, I think you guys are out of the you guys aren't really like visible. So Jinx and 428, you get shot at a bunch of times, but only get hit once each.
Yay!
How much?
7 minus 3 for Jinx. That is 4 minus your armor.
What if on my
And-
natural armor? Would my shield deflect anything, or just because I wasn't prepared, would it not?
You have a shield.
Yes.
What kind of shield is it? What does it do?
It's the expanding shield. I just need to figure out if when I expand it, if it increases the protection or if it's exclusively protection while expanding.
Also, is this an energy that's getting shot at me?
No, these are
Energy weapon?
slugs.
Damn it.
My base armor is 10. Let
Okay.
me find the expanding shield.
Well, it was 10 damage anyway, so it doesn't. It just your armor soaks it.
Oh, word. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, and then
I
my
can't imagine.
the protection on my armor is 12.
Yeah, I was. I
So
can't
does
imagine
that
three
mean I don't
would
get
get
it
through.
either? Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Yay!
And we will roll initiative.
Initiative is still 2d6, right?
2d6 plus dex or int.
I got a 6.
11.
Dang. I got an 8.
I also got an 8.
Nice.
Oh.
All those 8s mean nothing when you're standing next to 428.
Haha.
Disappear your 8.
Lexian.
Do we need to do a rollies to see who goes first?
Isn't it just
Yeah,
the higher
sure.
dex? Wasn't
Higher
it just
dex
the
is
higher dex that
12.
we did? Yeah, mine's 11.
Oh, okay.
Which
Cool.
I think we
Yay.
ran into this before and we both had 12 decks. That's why I
I'm
still
pretty
That's why
sure
you're
we
thinking
did.
down one.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure we did too, yeah.
I lost the deck somewhere and I don't know where.
I just gotta use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back, and we'll jump into combat.
I will
Woo, combat.
double check afterwards. But I
Yeah,
swear
'cause-
I lost the decks somewhere.
Are you coming to the convention, Alex? Because
What?
my friend who is going to go with me cannot come anymore, I'm pretty sure. So I will be
Oh.
all alone, crying in a corner.
No, don't
by
cry in a
myself.
corner. When?
Yeah. The
Yeah.
7th to the however many other days. It's that Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 7th to like what, 10th or 11th? Yeah.
I mean, I could probably go one of the days. Because unfortunately, that is literally my work week, is 7th to the 10th.
Well, I mean, I'm not going on Thursday because it starts at
Okay.
6 p.m. and I'm like, there's no point. But I plan to go the other 3. I also told your cousin about it because one of the newest VAs that got announced was Damon Mills, who is the voice actor for Blade from Star Rail, and he plays that game. He does a voice in Genshin, and he's also Frieza's voice from Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
Which is really cool, yeah. So he said it was tempting. So I threw stuff at him. I don't know if he's gonna come. I would assume he isn't, but he knows about it.
He knows about it, yes.
He knows about it, yes.
I would like to point out that if we keep our 2-week schedule, we will have the next session on the 9th.
I mean, I usually don't stay at the convention that long.
Okay,
Like, I'm
yeah.
usually out by the time it gets like an hour and wait in the ridiculously long line. And then I usually bug out by like 4.
Okay.
Usually. But
I mean,
I'll have to, because they posted the panels today, like yesterday, so I need to see what all the panels are. But I don't think anything that crazy happens on Saturday.
okay. I mean, I could always ask for, like, that Saturday off again. And we could go on Saturday.
It's up to you. I'm not going to force you. I'm just letting you know. I'm there. I'll be there for the whole weekend. If you're interested.
I mean, I kind of am interested. I'd like to go walk the vendor hall if they have one.
Right. Oh, and the comic book artists there are open for commissions. Some of them are.
Ooh.
Which I haven't seen at a convention before. So you could get some artwork done. Obviously varying prices or whatever, but
Yes.
that's cool.
All right. So, 428. You leading us off.
All right.
Each square is 1.5 meters, and I think your base movement speed's 3, 6. Do you remember?
I think
Yeah,
6 is
sounds
the
right.
base.
Oh. Is one block is a meter or a foot?
It's 1.5 meters.
One and a
So you
half
move
meters.
6 blocks normally.
No, you move 3 blocks normally,
The 3 blocks more. Oh yeah, 3 blocks normally.
Okay.
or 4 blocks. Sorry, for 6
1,
meters would be 4 blocks.
2, 3, 4. Give me. Oh, they updated the app. Things are a little different. There's the line tool.
Then it's not going to measure it correctly.
Yeah, that's fair. Let me just count. Just want to see how far out of range I am. Okay. Yeah. Um. So I'm just gonna charge up to that and then expand out my expanding shield to just provide essentially like I think it provides essentially full cover. It gives me a +8
Okay,
when it's fully expanded.
gotcha. Cool. Yeah. Jinx.
Okay, you said we have 3. Okay.
4 squares,
1,
6 meters.
2, 3, 4. Okay, which gets me behind cover. I'm assuming some
Yeah,
semblance of cover.
These definitely block them
Okay.
from being able to see you.
You can use your action to move.
Another 4. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm tempted, but I'm looking to see range. My range is 10 on my stunner.
Oh,
I am
my
assuming this is too far.
Yeah.
so
Okay.
just a quick thing. It does say it expands out to a boarding shield, and a boarding shield's big enough to defend 2 people. So if you are next to me, you are in cover.
Oh, heck yeah. I think what I'm gonna do, cause like, how long would it take them to get into my range? Like, where on the board? Like here,
Your range is 10 meters.
10, yeah. Or would they have to be way closer?
You have to be
or
like
what?
here. Yeah. Ish.
3, 9.
Uh,
Yeah.
poop. Uh, God, I don't think I have anything longer range than that. Because the laser rifle is ridiculously large. I think we established, so I don't have that with me. I think I will use my action to move another 4 to actually to get behind the cover of the cargo. So 1, 2, 3. I'll stop right here and like hunker down behind the cargo.
Okay. Lexian.
Is 428 able to be shot at right now?
No, not from where they currently are.
Okay, so if I were to move, say, like, right about here, I would be in view of them?
Yeah, just about. Of like 1 or 2 of them.
Okay. I mean, my gun has a range of 300, so I mean, I could literally sit back and do that, but I think I'll move up kind of beside SFNG, like right about there. Would I be in view? No, probably not.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Like, what if I were to go there?
Sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
I would definitely be able to see him. Uh, and then I have the auto 2 trait, so that means I forget this every single time.
Auto 2, you'd make 2 attack rolls.
Okay, so I make 2
Is
attack rolls.
Yeah. Is that right?
Yeah, because semi-auto, you would just add +2 to your damage.
Hmm. Gotcha.
Or not semi-auto, but burst, I mean.
Alright, give me just 1 second. I have to pull this out because it's just a little easier to see all the uh things and stuff on the same page.
Yeah.
Yep.
So auto rifle, range, auto 2. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him, and that is with
Isn't it like a subtract a minus DM when you use the auto ability?
might be a -1. I'm not
Remember
100%
that, yeah.
certain. Just past some weapons here. Unfortunately, that like
Auto
those
roll.
files are
These
not
weapons fire
loading for me.
multiple rounds with every. A weapon with the auto trait can make attacks in 3 fire modes: single burst and full auto. Attacks using the auto trait lose any benefits gained from aiming. Full auto, make a number of attacks equal to the auto score. These attacks can be made against separate targets so long as they are all within 6 meters of one another. Full auto uses a number of rounds equal to 3 times the auto score. So it doesn't look like you take a subtraction to it.
Oh, okay.
It just uses a lot more ammunition. It uses 6 rounds for your auto 2.
Okay. So I will shoot 6 rounds into that guy there.
All right, 2 attacks. Yeah.
All right. And then I have 1 for slug, and then I don't add any other modifiers, do I?
Dex.
Dex? Okay. So 1. So a +2. That is 10, 12.
All right.
And now do I have
Be
to?
+4
Yeah.
to your damage. Oh,
Okay. So I.
roll another attack though. You gotta roll 2
Okay.
attacks.
All
Or
right.
you can do the damage and then roll the second attack if you want to, because you might theoretically you might kill them, and maybe you want to make a change with that second attack.
Okay. Do you want
Or
me
you
to
roll the
make the?
damage first.
Okay. This one's damage. That is a 7.
Is
Wait.
that plus the
It's
4 as
wait.
well?
It's hold on. Damage says 3D. So let me.
3d6. Yeah, and
Yeah.
then +4 from rolling a 12.
All right.
Like very simple.
7, 9 plus 4, 13.
Okay. No, you don't kill them right away.
All right. Then second shot. That is 9 plus 2, 11.
Okay.
And then damage is
3.
14. So 11
So
plus
with
3,
all 6
14.
rounds, you
Yeah.
drop this person.
Good shot. Goddamn.
Yeah, so Lexian runs up, levels his rifle, and just 6 rounds downrange, and they all land, and this person just drops. Anything else for Lexian?
No, that'll be it.
Okay, Gino.
Oh, my gun can definitely get out there, but I don't know if I'm doing anything that brave or not.
Mhm.
Let's see. So I can, if I use my action, I can move a total of 8 squares, correct?
Yeah.
So I could get up here kind of by Jinx. Like there.
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's what I'll do then.
Okay.
Now, are these people yelling anything at us as they come closer?
They're just kind of screaming, like, battle cries of non-soldiers. People who just seem to be fighting.
Got it.
We're back to the top. 428.
I'm actually, with my shield expanded, I'm just gonna walk and cover Lexian.
All right.
Is there a dodge action? Does that really apply behind a shield?
The dodge is like a reaction.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I don't think I can really do anything with my main action. Or I
Okay.
guess it's an action to hold the shield out
Yeah.
in this form. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that and I'll walk over to Lexian to cover him.
All right. Jinx.
So they're slowly walking over.
They're running.
gonna-
They just use their whole round to
They're
sprint.
running over. Got
Yeah.
it. I am gonna slowly inch my way to right here. And I want to hold my action. And if any of them get within range of my stunner, I will pop them in the face.
I don't think fold action is a thing in this game.
Damn it, then I do nothing.
Okay.
And I hunker down behind the cargo.
Alrighty.
Hold actions. I miss you.
Lexian.
I mean, the second verse, same as the first. Can I see this guy? Not unless I take a step over.
No, I think you need to step over now, yeah.
Problem is, tactically, if I step over and then they come around the corner, I'm completely in the open
You could shoot and move
with
back
NG.
to cover.
Yeah, I could do that. And I think that might be what I'd do.
They also don't seem like super they're not like soldiers. These are like crew members with weapons that they got out of the ship's locker. And these are just like freighter crew. So even if they shoot at you, they're not shooting anything. They're not putting any like, anything downrange that's super, super destructive.
Okay. Well, I will step over, and these guys look like they're acting kind of similar to the guy that we already talked to or tried to talk to, right?
Yeah, less muttering, more just trying to do violence.
Okay, then I'm gonna do that. And I have a question.
Uh-huh.
On the Google Docs sheet, when looking at my auto rifle, it says attack 2. Is that a plus that I'm supposed to take? I mean, it didn't really matter for the first guy, but like, is that a plus that I'm supposed to take?
Yeah, that's taking that relative skill into account.
Oh, okay. So,
and then you would add your dex.
That's what I was trying to figure out because it was like I didn't know which one I would have to use. Okay, so that makes more sense. I mean, I'm gonna step out, pop 2 rounds off at this guy here. Or pop 2 bursts off at that guy there. First attack roll is 9 plus 2, 11.
Alright.
Damage.
Yeah, damage is going to be plus 3.
Plus 3? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hypothetically,
what's
their max health?
Good question. What'd you roll?
Say I accidentally rolled a 16, and then plus 3, that'd be a 19.
That will kill them, yeah.
Okay. So, 19?
The first 3 shots of this round drop down range and just drop this next crew member.
Okay.
And they're within 6 meters of each other, so you could theoretically shoot another target if you want to. Yeah.
I could theoretically, but like the closest point of him is
Yeah,
behind a thing. So if I were to step forward, could I do it?
I'll give him partial cover. No, it's part of the same action. I don't think you're meant to like split the actions up like that with
Okay.
the auto fire.
Well,
But
I will.
he'll get partial cover, so he'll get some additional armor for it. But
Okay.
it's okay.
Well, that is a 10 to hit. Or,
Yeah.
sorry,
So
12
12, so +4 to your damage.
plus 4 to my damage, and that is, well, that one's not very good. What, 6, 7, 11 total.
11 total. There it is. Okay. Nope, he's still up. Gino.
If I move like over to the side here, can I creep up on that side between the cargo?
Yeah, you could squeeze up that side just fine.
Okay, so I could get here. And I guess since I can't do anything else, if I go ahead and use the other, then I can 1, 2, 3. I can get here.
Yeah.
I'm kind of close, but still in cover.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we'll do that.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This person's gonna run up on you. And he'll just 1, 2, 3, 4. And this person's gonna shoot at you, Lexian.
All right.
No. Nope, they don't have an added bonus to their dex. Nope, they shoot and miss. Pow, pow. Tink, tink, as it hits the wall. Jinx, 428, sorry, 428. This is he in this square. One,
Doomish. He muted himself.
yeah, he stepped
Sorry,
away.
I was
There it
focusing
is.
on stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna continue with Lexian and provide him cover.
Okay.
Sorry, I
Jinx.
forgot to step back into cover last
No,
round.
you're good.
And Jinx is up.
Okay. Dang it. Let me see. Is there any way that I could reach Gino, or do I have range to hit this person over here?
No, they're behind a shit ton of cargo crates, containers.
Could I get to where, like, could I get over here in my turn?
Are there 8 open squares?
I think so. I'll do it one at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does that work?
I think it's kind of like right about there because this corner is
Right
sort of
there?
full, but
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I will stay there, and since I dashed, took my action, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I will stay there and have my weapon out, ready for my next turn to hit him in the face.
All right. Lexian.
I mean,
Why
I
ruin
mean,
the winning formula?
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. If it ain't broke.
Yeah,
Kill
don't
another
fix
guy.
it. All right.
Yeah.
That is 7 plus 2, 9.
Yep. So +1 to your damage.
All right. And damage is going to be 4, 7, 8.
Still up.
All right. Well, the second burst. Here we go.
Are you
That
keeping track of
is.
your ammo used?
Yes, I am.
Okay, cool.
So that is 9 plus 2, 11.
All right. +3 to your damage.
Plus 3 to my damage. Well, god damn it, I need it this time. Uh, 8.
That will drop him.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's just like Lexian's,
I
that's
walk
cool
into a
seconds for
room,
Lexian to
drop
move
3
up.
people.
Go. What?
Walk into a
Yeah.
room, drop 3 people.
Yeah. Well, they fired at you first, rules of
I mean,
engagement, it's
true,
fine.
yes.
Yeah. Gino.
Seeing they're right in my face like this, I guess I'm gonna try and pop them with my stunner.
Go for it.
12.
Yeah. +4 to your damage.
15.
15. Yeah, you drop him easy.
Okay.
Will drop out of initiative
Dang. That's excellent.
because the stunner just has to drop their endurance to 0 rather than all of their HP.
Yeah, so we got to keep one of them alive.
We have one alive.
Well, now we have 2 alive.
Where? Oh, when did it? Yeah.
Are we out of initiative?
Yeah.
I will walk up to the doctor, say, "Good job. That was a good shot."
Thanks, but we better do something to restrain this one before they wake up.
We don't have rope, do we?
No.
I'm gonna start. I mean, I don't give a crap because obviously people are messed up. I'm just gonna start going through all these cargo crates to see if I can find something to tie this person up with.
Give me a luck roll.
Sure. I don't think it's gonna turn out well, but we'll see. Let's see. So that's a 7.
No. Yeah, they're like various components and things like that, but nothing that you
Dang
can
it.
just back it up with.
Well, I tried.
Lexian will walk over to the 3 that he downed. Do any of them like have a belt or something?
Yeah.
Luck.
Well, they all have like jumpsuits on, so probably not. I don't think like coveralls typically have belts on them, do they?
No,
Hey,
I don't think
have
belts are
belts?
that useful for jumpsuits.
No.
I mean, unless it's like a
Oh,
tool
like
belt of
jumpsuit.
some sort, but
Yeah.
They might have a utility belt on them that holds stuff, but that's also specialized.
Yeah.
Like Fat
No.
Shark repellent.
No, there's nothing on.
I got that. I know what that's from. I still can't believe he had shark repellent. That's so funny.
Not just shark repellent, Fat Shark repellent.
Bat shark, yeah, it has to have bat on it. It's so funny. I love 60s Batman. It's like the best Batman.
If somebody just wants to like come here and grab them, we could haul them back and then get some more bedding.
You go all the way back, grab some more sheets.
I mean, probably want to put them with the other one anyway.
Yeah, and make sure the other one's still there.
Lexian, you in your head, at first you hear that free me, and then underneath it you hear get me out of here,
Oh.
which comes through more clearly as a yeah.
and this is just from everywhere and like nowhere at the same time.
Just like
Like
in your
there's
head, yeah.
yeah, so there's like it like doesn't okay.
At first it feels like it's coming from like right behind you, and then you turn around and it feels like it's behind you again, yeah.
Guys, I'm.
Mhm.
You know how I said I felt like fear and anxiety when we came on here?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm now hearing
I
a
mean,
voice.
um, I mean, as a doctor, I'm going to say that's usually a cause for concern.
Yeah, it's saying in a very proper voice, "Get me out of here."
Is it?
It's
I
Anybody else
bet
hearing
it's
voices?
no.
What's it in my head?
It has to be the thing that's making everybody else freak out. I'm assuming.
it's also
Well, why would?
underneath it. It's underneath another voice that's like just kind of sighing and like groaning at us. Yeah,
Could could this proper voice be writing the mind of someone else? Do you know what I mean? Like controlling their mind to try to send out a message? Is that
it could
possible?
be. I mean,
So we had 4 people here. So there's still what, 8 bodies left unaccounted for?
I mean there were 7 in the front. Yeah, so we've only got 3 left.
It's
Well,
three.
well, plus that lone voice, wasn't it?
Well, there's the one that's in the very bottom of the front, and then there are 2 more somewhere else in this area.
Okay. Well, let's do something with this guy and maybe head down to the bottom where it's just one to deal with.
Okay. I mean, Lexion will come over and just kind of pick this guy up with his left hand.
And then your knees give out.
I mean, I'll drag him the whole way back to this to that to that common room
Yeah.
as long as somebody
Okay.
has a decent shot on him. I'll drag him the whole way back.
All right, we going back to the common room.
I think so.
I don't have access to pull his token, or I would.
Oh yeah, I'll move it. Sorry. Oops. Whoa.
I'm just kind of walking.
Interesting.
Just if you want, we can jump. I was just kind of walking to. Whoa,
Yeah.
hi.
I just learned that was the thing. If you're dragging your token and you left click, it'll
Or right click.
right click. Sorry. Yeah. It'll measure. Oh whoa. Whoa. Yeah. I see everything.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
Where did everybody go? Wait for me. Dun,
All right.
I bed sheets and search them for weapons.
I drug him here, so I guess I'll search him for weapons. Any
Yeah.
other weapons.
Okay. Yeah. Why don't you give me a investigate check?
Full pat down.
Yeah.
Uh, where's
I
the
guess you can see a pat down as being dex too.
investigate? Go. I mean, yeah. I have a +2 then. 7 + 2, 9.
All right.
Need to pop this out just a little more because the
No,
dice
they
keep
just
getting
had
stuck.
a revolver. That was about it.
They just had a revolver.
Yeah.
Well,
Wouldn't hurt to pocket.
I guess it was on the ground where they dropped. I don't know if it would be on them. But maybe you picked it up when you were dragging her this way.
Make sure to tie him down before we head out. How's the other guy looking too?
Still, freaking out, shaking, kind of pulling at his bonds.
Well, good to see he's still here, at least.
Relative term.
Yeah.
Well, we got them secured. Back to the front of the ship.
Back to the front of the ship. I assume we head it's down the ladder, right?
Okay. Yeah, again,
Yes.
down the ladder.
Yes, okay. Down the ladder.
Next deck on the cargo bay. There's more cargo there.
Do we want to do a walk around before we head down, or just keep moving down?
I want to avoid people at this point because, no offense, they all seem crazy. So I think we should just get to the bridge. But that's just me.
Are there any identifying companies on these cargoes, or are they just random basic?
They Ling Standard is the company on a lot of the cargo containers.
Ling Standard.
Mm-hmm.
People that Urshikon was going to sell out to.
Okay. I guess we can just look down there to see if we spot anyone before we move on.
Okay. Give me a recon check.
Recon.
Int.
Recon. Okay. That will be an 8.
8. You don't see anything. Just cargo containers.
Well, looks safe and secure, y'all.
Do we move on down?
I say we keep
Yeah.
coming on down.
They were down on levels 1 or 2, so
Down in the ring of fire.
you just want to jump us over there.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'm just clearing out
Okay.
There you are. Another cargo bay. This one looks like there's a little side, I don't know, vault or something. Not vault, but a side room. And then there's an airlock hatch that goes down to the docking bay. Lexine, as you're walking around towards this door, for half a second, and you kind of have to kind of blink your eyes a little bit and shake it away, you almost feel like you saw blue energy just like flowing its way into this room and coming out of it, as if there was like a flood of energy pouring out of this room. And you kind of close your eyes and shake your head a little bit, and it goes away, and you see the rest of the cargo bay.
I think I might just be going insane here. Just looked like there was a bunch of blue energy flowing like through and into this room.
I mean,
Like,
insane does seem to be going around here, so.
yeah. But it doesn't seem to be affecting you guys, so. Huh.
Not yet, anyway.
You been sleeping well, Lexian?
Maybe it didn't affect the guy that got stabbed either.
Not really. Alright.
Oh, here, let me shield up, and then we'll open the door.
Alright.
Are you sure you're okay, Lexian?
Honestly, at this point, no idea.
Okay.
Just keep your stunner pointed at me.
I grab my stunner and like put it against his arm.
He'll roll his eyes and just kind of like shake his head like, yeah, it's totally what I meant.
You said have it ready. I'm just saying.
Alright. Pull the lever, Kronk.
Wrong level.
I have a feeling that's what's gonna happen anyway.
You hit the door. It opens up into what looks like, or not what looks like, what is their what are those things called? Oh my gosh, the cryo beds,
Low berth?
Cryo berth?
low berths. Thank you. Yeah, the low berths. And as you kind of stick your head in, you see blue light emanating from one of them that's currently active, and there's a form, somebody or something in it.
Well,
And you can
I
almost
don't
feel
think
humming or hear humming, Lexian, as you're approaching this.
I'll definitely have my my gun like up and ready, pointed
Mhm.
at this thing, and I will say I'm definitely it's definitely coming from here. Like it's this thing right here.
are we able to walk
Um,
in between these?
Yeah, you guys can walk in between cryo berths in that
Okay.
room.
I'll walk up to it and start doing a readout on the berth.
Yeah, you give me a medic check.
Yeah.
Could that also be a steward check?
I think
Technically,
the
yes, I think.
cryo berths. Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought that like wouldn't the
And
steward know how
11.
to do all that? Okay.
Yeah, there
Okay.
is 11.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're looking at it, and like the person in there seems to be fine. But their brain activity is all funky for like compared to like the dormant state you would expect to see when someone's in a low berth. They appear to be dreaming.
Well, they're alive. Their brain's way more active than it ought to be. Maybe they're having a nightmare and they got space magic powers like you do, Lexian. They're sending stuff out.
It's possible.
What do you guys want? I can take them out of hibernation here and see what happens.
I mean, that is what the voice told me. It said to get me out of here, and I mean that's so far the only thing we've found in somewhere.
Okay. Well, guys want to have weapons at the ready, I'll work on getting this going.
It'll be another medicine check with education.
I will
So
put a
kind of
fresh
standard procedure.
mag. I'll put a fresh mag in my weapon.
12.
All right. Yeah, you begin to wake him up, and the like hatch opens up, and his eyes kind of open, and he takes a sec and kind of looks around the room. You're not part of the crew.
No, well, most of the crew's gone insane. And weirdly enough, we feel like you have something to do about that.
He kind of continues to study you for like a good minute or two.
Do I
think the
recognize the
ignorance
voice?
did it. Yeah, it was the voice that said, "Get me out of here."
All right,
He
what did
kind
you
of
say
looks
there?
It was the voice that said, "Get me out of here."
Yeah, was the part before that, the part that I accidentally cut over you for.
Oh no, I was saying he kind of locks eyes with Lexian and is just kind of staring at you for another 15-20 seconds, long enough for it to be slightly awkward.
I'm guessing
Uh,
he knows space magic too, Lexian.
mind link. No. I'll just. I'm gonna have an archive of every single one of these little things
Yeah,
and see if I can talk to him.
yeah, go for it.
Let me get back to the page. I accidentally closed out of it while doing that.
Heads. Are you
And
using the Google Sheet now?
yes, I'm using both.
You can open up a new file and put like snapshot all of your photos into that new file, so you can just go there and always see them. That's what
Yeah.
I'm doing for basic information.
Well, I have the book open in another section, in another tab, and I've just been like scrolling back and forth, but I keep accidentally clicking off of the PDF page
Yeah,
thing there, and I just
just
have
so
to
you
keep
don't
opening it
have
back up to
to.
the same.
Yeah, just for convenience. But carry on.
All right. So 4 plus. That's it. I guess
Hmm?
4 plus psi.
Yeah, 4 plus psi.
Yeah.
And
So
if you have
just
a +1 into your telepathy.
I have a 0 in my telepathy.
Okay, so yeah, 4 plus. It's just dice 2d plus psi.
Yeah. 2D, and my psi is currently at 0. So, well, that is 6. So,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's what 1d seconds. So,
Yeah.
all right. Well, it
No, I
says
think that's the
like,
time. That's the time it takes to do the check.
oh, to do the check. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I rolled a 3, so 3 seconds to do the check, I guess.
Well, no. So it says you communicate with one another for a number of minutes equal to the combined effects of your telepathy checks. So what was your final roll? 6, 7?
6.
Okay. So that's 2 minutes for you, and some minutes for him.
Okay.
You have a couple minutes of telepathy. And
Uh,
he's like as you're kind of connecting, he's like, rubbing his wrists and kind of stretching his hands a little bit and kind of just feeling his body out.
I'll just open with hello.
Hello.
So you're a telepath?
Yes.
I haven't met very
Among
many
other
people.
things.
You were calling for me.
Was I?
Yes, you were.
Hmm.
You were. It almost seemed like you were fully awake while you were, or dreaming while you were in that low berth.
Yes. Peculiar, the dreams of a scion, no?
Yeah. What were you dreaming about?
Mm. Nightmares, I'm sure you've had them.
Yeah. You haven't been dreaming about an egg, have you?
Ever since I came to the islands.
Huh.
But I was able to suppress those dreams until the fools put me in this thing, and he taps the low berth. And the three of you are just like watching him tap things and look like he's having a conversation physically, but no, like making no noise. It's just silence this whole time.
Where were you guys going?
Where are we going? I believe the ship is destined for New Colchis.
While he's standing there doing all that, I'll look over at Lexian.
Mm-hmm.
Is Lexian just like standing there staring at him, or
Kind of like not like hey, kind of like distrustfully watching him, but like his gun's no longer pointed at him, it's kind of pointed at the floor.
I'll I'll raise my hand. Hey, you guys having like a space magic conversation? Cause none of us can hear it.
He kind of smiles and steps out of the low berth. I was just telling your friend that it was unfortunate that the crew felt the need to put me in this thing.
And why did they feel the need to put you in the thing?
I'll sever the
Oh,
mind link.
you know, Imperials and Scions, not a friendly combination. This crew being on this ship being of Imperial origin, when they found out that I was a space magician, as you said, they did not take too kindly to it.
And were you part of the crew beforehand?
Yes, I was serving as their bursar. The previous one fell ill.
Well, we got two of them that seem to be crazy. One of them just keeps babbling free a lot. A few others attacked us and tragically died in the process. Seeing as you were trying to get loose, you have anything to do with that?
It is a pity sometimes the effects one's dreams can have on the mind of another, especially when you're unable to shield those dreams.
Yeah, we got tendency to handcuff Lexi in there. Know the
He
feeling.
kind of chuckles. Yeah. Does it work?
I mean, he's not stabbed any more jump drives since then, so doing all right.
Bit crude, no? And as he's now standing there, and you're kind of looking at him and realizing this guy's tall. He's like 6'6", 6'7", but pretty thin, like maybe 180 pounds at most, with his clothes on. Um, but he cuts kind of like an oddly imposing figure because he's so tall yet so slight. But he kind of holds himself very, very proudly.
Ones that are still alive, think you can do anything to help fix their affliction?
unlikely, and I don't see why I would. But perhaps I could help your friend fix his.
I know he sure would like to know how we ended up getting to this neck of the universe.
Are you planning on staying around the islands for a while?
Don't think we got any plans to leave. No, we just kind of started in business, and I'll look over a 428 with our captain of our ship here.
Pleasure to meet you.
He
I'll like walk up
bows his
and
head.
reach out a hand. Ah, I see.
And have you need of a bursar?
Well, I mean, I have been glad to collect more crew, and more the merrier is what I always say.
I mean, yeah, I'll leave that up to you, 428. You're pretty good with money already, but I guess that would free you up to do other stuff.
Well, I truthfully have never operated such a large ship before, and I I would certainly like to hire a few more people before I settle and say that we're set on our crew. So,
I could also happily serve as a steward.
by all means, I mean, we don't have a steward yet, so wouldn't be a bad idea.
And long as we keep you out of a low berth, you're not going to make us go insane, right?
He chuckles. No, no, of course not. I just have one condition. I will when the ship is in port, I will need my leave.
Sure.
How long of a leave?
However long you plan on being in port.
And this leave, it's not going to direct the attention of any law enforcement back toward our ship, is it?
No, certainly not.
What
Well,
happens
then,
if the leave is less than a day? Do you like if it's only an hour? Will you have to leave the ship for an hour?
I can't imagine why you would only be in port for an hour, but no, in that case, no.
So there's a limit. Okay. I want to know I want a vague idea. I'm Jinx, by the way. I don't think I introduced myself.
Amen. And he bows his head.
I'll look over at Lexi and you wouldn't be opposed to him bunking with you, would you? I feel like you might be best to keep an eye on him for right now.
That seems fair.
Maybe he can help you with your worries about your dreams at the same time.
Absolutely.
So I guess the question is, we got two crazies on the ship, and two more somewhere who are likely crazy as well. Do we just leave them? Because again, that seems wrong to me, being a doctor and all.
Well, if we are going to go meet them, then we would definitely want to, stun them and not just straight shoot them down. But great shooting, Lexian. really appreciate it. But you know, if we do want to try to help these people, can't just kill them as soon as we see them.
It was in self-defense.
Of course.
Are
Of
you
course.
heading to Surgeon's Law or Elise?
We're heading toward Elise, so the general direction you were going.
You could always write a report on what you've seen and give it to the Ling Standard representatives on Elise and let them clean up this mess.
Well, sounds fine by me.
On
I
our
would
way
prefer
back,
if you kept my name out of that report, though.
I mean, given the circumstances, seems reasonable.
He inclines his head again.
on our way back through, we could always check on the two that are that we had tied up, see if they're doing any different.
Do we want to leave them there, or I mean, if we take them back to our ship, we do have 2 low berths that I could stick them in.
And just leave the other two out here?
Yeah,
Also,
I mean, maybe now they'll get better. I don't know.
I would feel a little bit better if we left them, just because someone has to come anyway, and I would really hate for them to harm the horses.
Well, can't argue with the captain. Do do we want to try and find the bridge and right the ship so it's at least stable, or do we just want to get the hell out of here?
I mean, we docked it just fine. I'm sure a rescue team could dock it just fine.
I mean, it'll be at
Well,
least 2 weeks before anybody else gets out here.
kind of what I'm worried about, just leaving the 2 tied up.
Yeah.
Don't think they're going to survive that.
Let's check on them before we leave and then make a decision then.
I mean, we can throw them in the low berths here and hope that everything runs smoothly while that 2 weeks passes.
That's an idea.
Make sure we give them some food and water before we lock them in.
Yeah, you want to throw him in the low berth on this ship?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we need to find the other
yeah.
two first?
That's your call. Yeah, if you want to.
Well, we could get the other two and put them in the low berth too.
Potentially save lives.
Yeah. We may have stunners on hand.
Up or down, Lexian?
Up. There's only one down here. And I think we found him.
Will you give me an investigate check?
Who?
Whoever, as you're searching for these people.
I mean,
Investigate int.
could I
Yeah.
do another life detection
Yeah.
and see how that works?
Yeah, you can do that.
Hold on, give me just 1 second. I forgot to change. Ew. I forgot to change that. Okay. There we go. Life detection. 4 up. Well, that is 7. So 1d, it's 6. 1d times 10, so 60 seconds. Just
All right.
checking for the last, or I guess checking for the other 2.
Yeah, the thing you notice though is that you now only detect, besides the 4 your 3 friends next to you, you only detect 2 other life signs. You can't even sense Aemon anymore. But then they seem to be back, maybe up on on a similar level where you guys had that gunfight.
Thinking probably the same level that we were on. There was a room. It looked like there was a room in the back of on that level.
Well,
Maybe they
go check it out.
barricaded themselves in there.
Possibly. Maybe they didn't go nuts.
All right. As you guys head back that way, Jinx, will you give me a recon check with your hearing bonus?
Of course, DM. Anything for you.
Oh, shucks. Chuckles.
Let me make sure I'm rolling this.
Int.
Well, I meant with the I get an extra. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I forgot to give you the characteristic.
I mean, it's not my best roll I've ever done. It's 7.
Yeah. You don't hear anything.
Huh, must have been the wind.
Something in my mind. Or, well, in it. Cool. This door is locked. Like, code locked. Which I guess Eamon actually would probably have a code for that. That's the access to the bridge. He can let you in.
Okay.
Just, there's a little thing there. There's a little ladder that goes down. And it goes over to the bridge. The command section. Which is empty.
Hmm. Maybe a deck up. Unless they got shoved into one of these cargo boxes.
Well, if we're at the bridge, might be able to figure something out from there.
I mean, while we're here, we could always just try like slowing the spin of the ship and getting it set.
If you want to do that, I'll run a. What is that? Do a sensors check, or am I just looking at cameras, or
The sensors, this only has civilian sensors as well, so you wouldn't be able to sense any like life forms or things like that. Also, looking at the consoles, the ship is on emergency power. It looks like its main power plants have gone offline, and so it has enough power to supply life support and the low berths, but not any of the maneuvering or what's the other drive? Not jump drive, but there's like basically the control drives.
Doesn't look like we can do much up here.
no? We gonna keep hunting for these guys, or we gonna get out of here?
We can try up one more deck and see if they're there. Then we can just head back.
As you leave the bridge, Eamon's kind of like overlooking at one of the crates, and there's a like a little puddle of liquid outside of it, and he's kind of just like looking at it, then looking at the crate, and he kind of gives you guys like the head nod to maybe take a look at the crate, and steps back.
So
and to
somebody
the
was
side.
shoved into one of the crates. Lexion will go over and try and pry it open if there's an obvious like way to open it.
Yeah, you can like undo the latch and open it from
Yeah.
the outside, and there are 2 crew members like curled up in the fetal position and just like muttering to themselves and shaking. Captain Douglas, this is what a pity of a position to find you in.
Captain, you say?
He nods. Yeah.
Hey, Gino. Your expertise is needed here.
I mean, they look about as loony as the other two, I think. I'll go over and pull out a flashlight and start checking their eyes and such.
Yeah, they look like they've just kind of almost gone into like a catatonic state of like fear.
Yeah, they're out of commission. I think getting all 4 of these guys in the low berths and hoping for the best is going to be the best thing we can do.
Well, if you're gonna do that, Gina, will you give me a medic check while you're just to like get them all safely in there?
Yeah. Well,
Nice. Yeah, you can get them all in the lights easily enough.
All right, well, call that a successful medical response to a
Mhm. You killed 4 of them, but yeah.
ship.
Yeah,
well,
rules of
well,
engagement. You guys
no.
were well within your rights.
We only
They
killed
were
3.
dead when we found him.
Oh, it's true. 3. Yeah, there you go. Way better. As when you go to leave, can I get a piloting check from Lexian?
All right, piloting. Plus dex, that's 1. Plus my spacecraft is 2. That makes 3.
Make sure to tag this ship too for um, rescue. I like just drop
Mhm.
down our particular area.
How about a 12?
Cool. Yeah, you use like the maneuvering thrusters to just like give yourself a quick burst as the airlock disengages and get you far enough away from the ship that its rotation doesn't hit you. And as you guys fly back to the mire, I think we'll close it there.
All right.
All
we found Lexi and a
Uh,
new space wizard.
right.
A possible tutor.
Possibly, or the death of you all.
What was that
Was
last little
someone
bit,
say
DM?
what?
What was that last little bit, DM?
Nothing. I was just, I was just muttering to myself. I'm a little crazy from Amy's
Sure you are.
Amy's
I
nightmares.
was crazy once.
That crazy old Ben.
He's just a bad old wizard. Crazy old hermit. Did someone say the 9th is not going to work? What's going on? I came back and
Okay, so there is a convention going on
okay.
in my hometown that I am going to because I call it my birthday convention because the 3rd is my birthday, and so the weekend right
Nice.
after that is the convention always, so it's my birthday convention. It's from the 7th to the 10th. So the 9th I'm going to be at the convention, but this game runs late enough that I'm either not going to be there anymore or like I'll be like late, like not over an hour late, but like maybe a half hour late. Like I don't foresee myself spending the entire day there, but I need to go over the panels they have listed, but it should be okay. I don't even think the panels go that far. I mean, I could look real quick if you don't mind me rush looking.
No, that's fine. How's it work for everyone
Okay.
else?
I'm looking like the 9th should be okay.
Yeah, and the
fine,
panels go till 5. So if all else fails, I would probably be like a half hour late. It
Yeah,
should be
no worries.
fine.
Okay. Well, should we do the 9th then?
I'll let you know if
Sounds
anything
good.
changes, but it should be okay. I'll just be
Yep,
late.
I'm good.
All right. Well, I hope you have a happy. Wait, isn't if it's your birthday, isn't that also then like Josh's
Yeah,
birthday
Alex.
and Alex's?
Well, Alex is the 2nd. I'm the third. Like a family friend of like Alex's sister's best friend. Her son is the fourth, which is weird that there are 3 birthdays like that.
Yeah.
I don't. It's really weird, and I don't know if any other birthdays are happening then. If
I
they
can
are, happy birthday.
I can
I'm
add
the
one.
27th, so I'm next
27th.
week.
Okay.
My cousin's is on the 1st.
Oh yes, right. I keep forgetting about cousins.
We
Yeah,
have
so it's like
we have the
4
1st through the
birthdays
4th.
in a row.
Yeah.
It is
The
so
20
weird.
The 27th is in like this coming Tuesday.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Well, happy
Oh,
early birthday.
happy birthday.
Yeah.
Well,
Happy
thank
birthday to all of
Happy
you.
cluster birthday, everyone.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you, thank you. Yeah, so
Alright.
if you do get oh shit, what was it called? The Badasses game, Henry.
Bunkers
Let me
and
know how it
Badasses.
is.
Okay. Yeah, Bunkers and Badasses.
Yeah, because I can't believe it's a thing. First of all, I didn't know they were
know.
making it, and now it's made, which is crazy.
Neither did I.
But I'm really curious, like how it works, like how the book words things. I'm so curious.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll let you know if I pick it up.
Yes, please.
Oh.
Alright, well, I hope you all have great birthdays and great weeks, and I'll see you in a couple
Yeah.
weeks.
All right, I'll
See you
see
then.
you then.
Have
Bye.
a good one, guys.